Hey there, hi there. It's your tin toy. Oh, jeez, forgot muting myself in the background. That threw me off. Good golly. Alright, stream's over. Goodbye, everyone. Hey there, hi there. It's your tin toy, eugenetintoy of the Little Tintoy Company. I bid you fair welcome to my stream. Well, it's another day of the Gothic II. What can I say? I really like this game. I just jumped right into the title screen. Because my Yap screen is... Well, just jump right in. Who gives a who? I've been wanting to play this all weekend. Actually, I've been playing it all weekend on my Paladin character, but on this character, on my Dexterity Mage, heck yes. So you might be wondering, if I'm a mage, why is my mana score so trash? And to this I say, good point. But the way I like to play it is that in my headcanon, Fred Smalls is a 2-bit crook that's pretty okay with the sword and pretty decent with the bow. And that carries over until he gets the manas. And after he gets the manas, he gets the spells. And after he gets the spells, oh wow, I just laughed my way to victory. I don't know why I got this. I could have got this for free later on, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So from here on out, nothing but mana. LP spent on mana. So this stream, we're gonna go talk to Greg, the pirate. We don't know his name's Greg, and we don't know he's a pirate, but if he talks like a pirate, dresses like a pirate, walks like a pirate, chances are he's a cop. No, he's a pirate. In this game, at least, we don't have undercover folks until I'm not gonna say anything. But we're gonna talk to him. Then we're gonna go see what this this bandit nonsense is. Who has who's distributing these stunning portraits of Fred Smalls? They're somewhat accurate, I would say so.
You listen to the wrong people.
So I've been playing this on my Paladin, and I'm at the point in the game where everything's dying to like 2 hits, which is my 2-handed sword. I got the Dragon Slicer. In base game Gothic, the Dragon Slicer was kind of mediocre. I mean, if you weren't part of a guild, like say you wanted to be a strength-based fire mage here, a magician, that was a really good sword, 2-handed sword. But mercenaries got the Dragon Slayer sword or something like that, and the Paladins got the most powerful weapons, the consecrated ore swords. There was 2 versions. The one you buy the sword for 2,000, consecrate for 5,000, and when you get your Paladin armor, you get consecrated for a 3rd time, and that gives it like a special name, and that's the version of the sword that's supremely powerful. What's up, Greg?
I found your buried things.
Then you should be carrying about 100 gold coins, a golden chalice, a silver dish, and an amulet. And they're all
crap,
mine.
gotta check if
Give
I'm wearing
them
that amulet or not.
Here's your stuff. A bag with 100 gold coins, a golden chalice, a silver dish, and an amulet.
Okay, good.
Very good. You're lucky that you weren't dumb enough to simply take the stuff and
It's
run.
all junk
Here's your
anyways,
share of the
Greg.
booty.
Well, thanks for the gold, fool.
How are things?
So. Those mercenaries aren't.
It's actually not too bad when you get to know them.
Them to have a little more guts,
As they all say about
but they're just a bunch
murdered
of braggarts and
psychopaths.
loudmouths,
But
if you
Greg's
ask me.
pretty fair to you once you join the Pirates. I mean, he's not a good guy, but he has a little bit more respect for you.
What was your business with the mercenaries?
I already told you I'm looking for this fellow in red armor. But the idiots here have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those silly goofs. No, nothing about anything.
I take it you're looking for someone named Dexter?
Damn it, how would I know the fellow's name?
I don't know.
I know where you can find him.
Really? Tell me.
Not far from here. He seems to be the leader of an evil gang of bandits.
Ha! Yup, that's him. I knew the old landlubber'd hold up here somewhere. Now, all I need to do is scour all the hideouts and rat holes around here.
Hey, that's
I'll
my
find
job.
That bastard. Don't need your help for that.
Okay, well, best of luck to you, Greg. You sit here and you chomp on some food. Okie dokie. So, the thing with Gothic, I've explained this before, but it's just a good reminder that things don't respawn from sleeping. You can sleep like 1,000 hours, 1,000 times in a row. Nothing will change. It respawns. Things respawn. Not a lot of stuff, but stuff does respawn between chapters. So when I go into chapter 3, things are going to change pretty dramatically. And things will spawn into this world. So that's why I tried to do a lot of stuff in chapter 1 and 2, just to get my power level up. Because chapter 3, things get serious. Like, big time. Like I might be like hot poop now. But just you wait. Just you wait until Act 3 comes along. Then they just slap you back down. They do not care. And also, on top of that... Sorry, I'm trying to just... On top of that, when you go to the new area, the Valley of the Mines, once again, you get slapped down. Because that area is... You don't muck around with it. Even if my strength-based paladin, which is who's really good at melee combat compared to this one, I'm relying on the stone tablets to get my melee up. This is just like a backup. It's not important to me. But my melee-based paladin just had a hard time. I could take down orcs single file, and once you get the hang of two-hand swords, you know exactly how the flow of combat goes, the rhythm. With one-hand swords, it's a bit more lax. You do this a lot. You do this a lot. And you just dodge backwards. With two-handed weapons, you can't block constantly. You will get mucked. But what you could do is you like attack once, then you just block afterwards, then you dodge backwards. Because the iframes, I did look this up because I needed a refresher. Because when I switched to two-handed weapons, I was not having fun whatsoever. But when you jump backwards with the two-handed weapon, that has more iframes on the dodge than it does the one-handed weapons. I'm just exploring around a little bit. So, also, before I forget, I did mention this on my socials. I'm not going to play this game offline. I mean, this character off-stream. Offline, off-stream. I say those... I say offline a lot, but this... So, just put it out there that I mean off-stream. So, conflate those two, because I don't know why I can't keep saying... I keep saying offline, why I can't say off-stream. I'm just broken that way, I guess. But I'm not playing this off-stream anymore because part of the fun is just exploring around. I did a couple of things offline. Oh my gosh, off-stream, because that I should have, like forcing my way onto the Paladin's ship. I wish that was done on stream because it was really funny. But just like going around collecting all the herbs. Whoa, jeez, that scared the poo out of me. Going off, collecting all the berries and herbs and crap. That's done with. Like, I collected everything on this map because I wanted to min-max, and I don't think that would have been fun to see, but This point over onward, nothing but online stuff on stream. One of these days, I'm gonna beat those two words into my brain, and I will never say online and offline again when it refers to on stream and off stream. So, when it comes to going to the DLC area, expansion area, I'll be streaming the whole thing, even if I'm going around looking for stone tablets, because it's actually a really fun area. It's a bit more varied than this area, but yeah, it's neat. So I'm still at chapter 1. Gosh, I'm chalking here. I'm gonna do all this, then that way when I'm ready to go to the DLC area, I could just talk to the water mages.
Halt! You can't go through here.
Aye.
I want to talk to your leader.
Oh, I see. You want to talk to my boss?
Yeah.
Well, then of course I'll let you through. But only if you know his name. Because if you don't, I'll be obliged to kill you. Well?
Well,
Dexter.
Well, I guess you know the boss. Okay, I'll let you through. But I'm warning you, you get too close to anybody, you won't get out of here alive. So take a deep breath and leave your weapons where they are. You'll find Dexter in the house.
most of the named characters, like Dexter, they're from the first game. I believe Dexter trades your dexterity and bow use.
You can't rely on that.
Some of them, I think the characterization's kind of in line with what was in those games, the first game, but I'm not too sure. So while I remember a lot from it, some things are still a blur.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
So I'm gonna go in here now, so you can see the save things, my paladin characters there. I'm not gonna show it off because that's for me. Come on, fool. See, like that junk, that's... easy peasy. Mine crawls were never that tough, honestly. They're very intimidating looking in the first game. They play a major part in the first area, like the first part of the game. But in this game, there's kind of enemies that you just have to get through. Oh my goodness. Because my character's melee focused and on my off-stream character, the paladin, my one-handed's really good too because I've been training two-handed, and one-handed goes up after a certain point. And so I have like the master classification there over 60, and so the combo is a lot more fluid than whatever this junk is. But through the tablets, I will get there eventually. Not spending any more cash money LP on it. Actually, next things I'm gonna get for my cash money LP is tablet reading, and that's 30. But that's nothing. That seems like a lot. That's 2 levels, then after that, nothing but mana. Alright, is everything taken in here? Okay, good, yes. You know, it's gonna be mine crawls because this red junk is all over the wall. So, excuse me, I always say I get a little tad bit... get a bit gassy when I go on stream. It's very frustrating, actually. Now I'm a bit congested, but that's probably because I'm talking a lot. As I've said during a few times, especially my debut, I don't talk very much when I'm not online. On stream is when I do all my yapping. That's why I do it too, because I want to yap. Keep conversations going. and all that good stuff. So I'm very awkward in real life. Very, very awkward. I mean, I can keep a conversation going if someone's leading it, but sometimes when someone's talking, I just don't feel like I should talk like over them or something, because they always seem like they have something to say, and I don't want to like interrupt them or break their train of thought, something. So that way, when I have something to say, the conversation's moved on. So it's pretty awesome, actually. Not. So there's a lot of skeletons in here. I'm not gonna bother. I tried doing that with my paladin, and it took like an hour to clear out the place. Then like I just leveled up a bit more, put more in strength, and I started two-shotting those skeletons. So I'm not gonna do that with this character. And there's also a skeletal mage in there, and if any of you have played this game before, you have an idea of what I want to do. It's one of those little things I discovered in one of my playthroughs. I was like, oh man, that's awesome. So I do it every playthrough. Is it a bit cheap? Probably. Yeah, I guess so. But I don't care. I do not care. It's in the game. I'm going to use it. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. Nothing. Alright, I'm going to save again. I'm going to save again after I'm done talking to this guy.
Look who's here, the great emancipator.
Hi.
Well, hero, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for a few answers. Someone is passing around pieces of paper with my face on them. Someone told me it's you.
Somebody talks too much. But you're right. I distributed
Well, that
those
guy's
wanted
dead,
posters,
unfortunately.
And lo and behold, here
The armor
you
he's wearing
are.
is from the first
So,
game. That's the
what do you want
Shadows
from me?
armor from the
Me?
old camp.
Nothing whatsoever. But
It's actually
my
pretty
boss
neat
is
looking.
hell-bent on seeing you dead. So he wants me to find you and bring him your head.
Your boss. Who's that supposed to be?
Wouldn't you just love to know that?
I would.
Yes, I can imagine. I don't see any reason why I should tell you.
Serious.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Hey, it's true. I swear on my mother's grave.
Damn difficult. 80 to 100. I'm going to try...
There's this fellow with an eye patch. He's
I'm going to
looking
try
for
picking
you.
his box before I
Everybody's
start
looking
fighting
for
him.
me. I couldn't care less. If that guy has some business with me,
Actually, even if I
let him
fail,
come here.
he's going to attack me anyway, so why not? I'm actually going to save it, because this is going to be kind of brutal. Especially on this character, where I have no mana. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. I win. Well, guess it wasn't enough. All right, time to go out there and help.
So much for you, lowlife.
That's not his voice.
Ah, Dexter bought it.
Oh, I love this game
Looks like
so
he's
much.
dead.
This is
None
the
too
jank.
soon either. Go check out what he's got on him.
Okay, I'll go check. Actually, I gotta read the letter first. Where was it? Oh, we go. Dexter, you bastardo! You weren't so unreliable when I was still an ore baron. Can't manage to kidnap more citizens from the city and send them to me. Then we'll soon have a serious problem with the boys in our hideout. I need more slaves here, or the boys will start a revolt. And I don't have to tell you what that means, do you? Do I? I can read pretty good. I'm about to get inside the temple. With that, I can't afford the services of this sort. And one more problem. Sooner or later, we have to find our way over the high mountains in the northeast of Corinthus. The pirates will handle the transport much longer if we don't pay them anymore. Well, there's one thing pirates love most is yar, it's the booty. I think everyone likes booty. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, boy. Boof would appreciate that, but she's MIA. I'm gonna have to fire her when she gets in. But something tells me she's 90% of the reason why my viewership comes on stream and watches me. They're here for the boof, not for the tin toy loser. I feel bad just a little bit because all these guys are just like, I don't know. They all have swamp weed on them, so that's kind of like just chilling out, slurping, smoking weed. Oh, hey, hey. Well, you sure cacked me, tough talking loser. And yes, I'm still using my breathing bow. I could get another one, but I don't want to spend the money. Some of these, oh, you sure? How dare you? You know, you killed the joke. Thanks, Boof. How you doing today, Boof? What's up? Oh yeah, just in case anyone's wondering, the mana bar is on the right side. My big head's in the way. But it's okay, you don't have to worry about anything, because I'm not using magic for a little bit yet. Pardon me. Mine. Okay, Greg, what's up?
Dexter carried nothing but this letter.
Show me that thing. Oh, damn it, that doesn't help me at all.
Sorry, pal.
We shouldn't have just let him croak like that. You wouldn't happen to know how to cross those mountains in the northeast of
I think I
Corinth.
could tell him about
No.
Skip.
So I'm stranded here. Dexter was my last hope.
What did you want from Dexter?
I've come from beyond the mountains in the northeast of this island, and I want to go back. I had hoped that the bastard would know how to get there without a ship.
I saw a pirate named Skip near the port.
That moron. I waited there for 3 days, so why is he coming so late? Once I get my strength back, I'll give him what for.
What is there beyond those mountains?
You had better not try to go there. Those are rough lands. A wimp like you wouldn't last long.
Actually, believe it or not, he's not wrong.
One more thing.
I'm grateful that you helped me, but that doesn't make us friends if you get my drift.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Sounded good. Oh, I'm mucking up all here. Left, right, left, right, left, right. See, all those raw steel I'm never gonna use because I never took smithing. I could. It's like it's very cheap to make the rudimentary junk, but I need every LP I can get. So not only do I have to use LP to learn spells and get my mana up, I have to use LP to increase my circle of magic levels. At least I think I do. Alright, so tips for a mage. Goblin skeleton. Best summoning spell until you get skeletons. For 25 mana pop, you can have your own little goblin army running around and stun locking everything to death. Oh, excuse me, 20. Firebolt, trash. Never use it. And for healing, heal light spells. 10 for 100. No, 10 for 200. Excuse me. No, it's 10 for 100. The next one up is 30 for 200. So go do the math on that and explain how that's a thing. And you'll be thinking, well, you would heal during combat. No, you won't, because this is what the healing spell looks like. I need to use it anyway. So, see, heal light wounds, 200 for 5. The rune gives you 200 for 10. This is what healing looks like. You're not doing that in the middle of battle. You get cacked in the middle of casting it. So, get the... It's all about mana efficiency. You can not follow a strict, like, mana efficiency thing. Like, you can use whatever you think is fun, but... having, like, a core skill... Hey, part of the rock face is missing. It's good to have, like, a core spell or two that's very mana efficient. And along the periphery, you have some of the fun ones. But I'll show you how they... Okay. I know range is very broken, but this guy... One guy... Not the guy running, but the guy next to him is such a pain in the butt to deal with. So I'm going to do what I do best. And just stand here and miss. That's what I do best.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
So look how much damage he does. There we go. All right. Because what I like to do is I like to dodge backwards a lot. But I want to dodge right off the edge of the cliff there. So I don't need that sort of embarrassment on stream. I'm saving these up for when I get to a certain threshold of my mana. So I min-max it just a little bit. For those with keen eyes saw that one potion, just pretend that isn't there, okay? Do me that solid.
I'm gonna rip.
Hey, Boof, did you know he was gonna rip? Hey, bandit. Hey, hey. Yeah, rip. You played the second Deus Ex, the newer ones. Does he? I saw that he also does rip in that game too. Oh, you didn't play Human? No, it was Human Revolution, right? The sequel of the new ones. Yeah. Someone posted that the other day, and it wasn't the rip I'm familiar with, so I wasn't sure if he did it in the sequel too. Oh jeez, you're supposed to be the fountain of knowledge in this stream. How dare you not remember? Oh, for goodness! Oh, I bet save if I fall off. Did I just save it? No, I didn't. See, here I am doing a bunch of deadly nonsense, and I forgot this. I'm about to go goblin mode here. I'm getting jokified by the moment. There we go. This is a very powerful bow and also very useless because it only shoots fire arrows. It's a fire bow that shoots fire arrows. It doesn't turn normal bow arrows into fire arrows. It just shoots that. So I'll show you. Okay, so you have 20 shots with this fire bow, and that's it. Nothing else. You're donezo after you run out of fire arrows. I mean, the upside is if you have low dexterity, it does a decent amount of damage. On the downside, a lot of things have very high resistance to fire. So it's kind of a useless hunk of trash, if you ask me. Human Revolution. Okay, what was the... Was that the first or second one? What's the second one called? It was... Ugh. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Mankind divided, right? Mankind divided. So good thing about the DLC, it does throw balance off quite a bit. I know there's a section of fans who really dislike this DLC expansion. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, mankind. Because having like my paladin has 170 strength. So that means when I hit something with my sword, I do this and it dies. That wasn't always the case. I think the cap with a lot of players was like 90. Going higher than that was just like I think the soft cap was 100, or the hard cap, I should say. But players rarely ever went that high because they'll just use up most your LP. Gains from potions was a lot higher though, so there was that.
It's a bad business.
But the requirements for a lot of things were much, much lower. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, crud! I forgot to do this. That's all right. And you know, unfortunately, this is never gonna get solved because beating up Bilko isn't the same as cacking them, and I cacked him in this playthrough, so I can't tell Pepe, yeah, I beat him up. Like, nah, Pepe, he's donezo. You never gonna see him again.
That'll never change.
And the only reason why Raul's not, oh wait, no, he's gonna be cacked too. Okay, now I already showed him the black troll hide. Okay, never mind. You love my jumping there, Boof?
How are you? And
I'm fine, and so are...
Okay, nothing's changed. Yeah, I can't turn that in. That's all right. But I'm not getting an XP from that. I'm getting in good old-fashioned pickpocketing. Ugh.
No one really wants to hear
I don't mind the ropes so much, but like your feet are like hovering on the bomb there, and this looks weird when I run with it. I just don't. Yeah, I don't like it. Worst part is you don't get any oh, no, yeah, you don't get any water mage robes. And like fire mages are such greedy, stuck-up fools. While water mages are very chill. Yeah, Sathras is they're kind of like big mad at you when you first meet them because, you know, you kind of ruined their like 5-year plan. Like they've been working on tirelessly on this one plan. You just come along and ruin it. So it's pretty reasonable to expect them to be mad, but they chilled out pretty quick. Meanwhile, all these fire mages have a real bug up their butt. They're like taking all your money and, you know, they're teaching you, but they're still taking all your money. Being kind of a jerk.
how are things?
Ah, a new face here on the farm. Has the old skinflint finally granted me an apprentice?
I'm not an apprentice.
Oh, I see.
Man, I haven't done a lot in this
I'm
save.
not
I
as
haven't
young as
been
I
to
used
Axel's
be,
farm
you know,
here.
And I've been waiting for a replacement for years. You aren't here because the neighbors are annoyed, are you?
What's the work you do here?
Oh, I guard the sheep, and I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. The animals are very loyal and very smart, you see.
Sheep
If
are
you
pretty
treat
alright.
them well,
They go
they'll
bah.
follow you for a lifetime.
Everything else all right?
Oh, I can't complain. Thanks for asking.
So where are we headed then?
Are you the foreman here?
If you want to go ambling across my land, you'll pay me 5 gold coins, or you're in for a good thrashing.
Your land? Are you the farmer here?
You can bet on that. Why else would I make you pay me a toll? I don't mind if you go ask the others about me.
If I have no choice,
Don't
here's your
worry, we'll be
money.
getting it
Thank
back
you,
very
and have a
soon.
nice day.
I ain't need to run anymore. I just jump. What's up, Till? Little punk.
Well, kiddo,
That's no way for a farmhand to talk to me. Just how often do I have to remind you?
are you in charge here?
No, I'm only Sekup's son. But once my old man is
Also a
no longer
fail
with
son.
us, then all the land you can see here will belong to me.
Amazing. Is that how you always treat your field workers?
Of course, they need that. Whoever doesn't toe the line here gets thrashed. That's the way it
That sounds like a
goes.
lovely place to work.
There's this guy who demands a toll from every passerby, claiming he's the farmer.
Yes, I know. That's Bronco. He does whatever he wants. Not that I haven't pounded it into him 1,000 times that he should finally get back to work.
But
Yes, you
He just
certainly
doesn't do
pounded it into
My
him.
father's quite annoyed with me that I still haven't managed to persuade him to go back to work.
maybe I can help you.
Do you mean that? Okay, listen. If you can get Bronco to go back to work,
He's
I'll
the
pay
son
you,
of the
shall
head
we
of the
say,
farm,
10
so
gold
10
pieces?
gold pieces?
What do you say?
I think not.
No problem, but I want more money.
All right, 20 gold pieces then.
I want more.
30?
I want more.
Maybe 50?
All right, I'll see what I can do.
But hurry up about it.
Okay. Alright, let's beat up this fool. You know, why beat him up when you give him 5 now, go talk to Till, get a quest. Now we can beat him up and get your 5 gold back. And XP.
Hey, you!
Oh, you.
You, the farmer? Don't make me laugh. You're nobody, really.
What? Want me to smash your face in?
Well, let's see what you got.
I hoped you'd say that.
$200 XP, a woodcutter's axe, and my gold back. Actually, I don't want this axe, 'cause he's gonna need it later on. Drop it for he could have it back. I'm that considerate. I don't need your wimpy woodcutter's axe. Actually, that axe isn't too bad.
Don't you try that again.
Wait a minute. Still got that big mouth?
Don't beat me, please. I'll even go back to work, okay?
I do feel kind of bad, but you know, if he's doing that to me, he's probably doing it to the other farm hands.
Hey,
Hey,
Bronco's back at work.
Really? That's terrific.
Yeah, and now I want my cash.
cold hard cash.
Well, business is business, right?
Oh yeah, made a pretty good profit. So in case you're wondering why I'm not picking every pocket I see, is that you get more XP later on. I did sell a lot here for, you know, the immediate XP gain and the cash monies. But since cash monies is not a problem anymore, and XP is a lot more needed later on, I'm not doing it anymore. So if you see, like, oh, I could pickpocket this guy, and I'm not doing it, and you're like thrashing and gnashing your teeth, that's why. I figure I give an explanation before things get out of hand. If I recall correctly, I did clear a lot of the map. So I don't have to worry about much. Some of those things will respawn. And I get to go beat them up then. So the way respawning works is that you don't have to feel compelled to go around cacking things. Like, oh, you didn't cack the wolf in this one section, so we won't spawn in new enemies. No, they will spawn in. So instead of that one wolf being there, there'll be two. So don't feel like you need to min-max too much. Just, you know, do it as much as you want, you feel comfortable with your like level. I'm level 14. That's pretty good. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna be a mage until a little bit later, where I could, and I don't have to do this anymore. But don't feel the need to go around cack and everything. Play like I do. It's fun in its own fun way. Just to min-max a little bit, because, you know what? Why not power game every once in a while as a treat? And it is fun just running around looking for stuff. Not like the blue elders there, but, you know, go turn a corner. Oh, hey, there's a tablet here. Nice. It's fun finding little treasures like that, especially the tablets, which give you permanent stat upgrades. And decent ones too. Like, you save a ton of LP by getting those reading skills. So essentially you spend 5 to 30 LP and you get like over 100 LP worth of skill. It's pretty darn good. Then 782, thank you for the follow. So, for you paladins out there, I didn't learn this until way after the fact. If you want a free holy arrow rune, go up to one of these paladins and hit them. They will beat you up. They won't cack you, but they will beat you up. So drop all your weapons and your gold. Go up to them, punch them, they'll knock you down. Then later on, through some circumstances, you'll get a holy rune, a holy arrow rune. And that's a pretty good rune to have against orcs. Not as good as the next one up, but still pretty alright. Yeah, unlike healing, the attack spell you get as a paladin, the level 2 one essentially, is a lot better. It's a lot more economical and mana friendly to do that.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Do you really
What's up,
think-
Benga? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't... Okay.
I wouldn't have done
Yeah, there's a quest that sheep herb we talked to. He mentions that he can't come to Benga's farm anymore. He can't bring his flock because the eatings up here is a lot better. I believe you can only do that when you're guildless, and I missed that opportunity. Oh yeah, we're good. I was gonna go do this stuff too. No, I'm gonna do the other one first. So, like this. Oh man, I didn't do a lot of anything. I'm gonna go back. Man. After playing my paladin and realizing the things I missed on this character, I really did meander quite a lot. Since July 4th of this year, I've been streaming. How long have you been streaming? No, July 4th. Hey, Boof, can you take care of that for me, please? A good old bee. I gotta go talk to Vatras. I forgot to ask him about an amulet. Okay, good. We took care of that. I just didn't kill the and cacta, the meat bugs. Okay, yep. Yep.
Nothing to plunder.
So weird. Like, kind of wish I got more people than bots, but what can you do? Same exact thing happened like a couple weeks ago. So it's just weird. I need to come up with like sillier responses to those.
Hey.
Hey.
About those missing people.
Yes?
What does... The bandits' weapons are... I should look this up real quick. What the heck do I have to do to get this weapon? This quest? Like, what the... So quest 1, I got it, but I guess not. Sorry about this. I just want to look something up real quick. Fernand. Let's see. Oops, sorry, I was looking the wrong one. I just don't want to miss anything is all. This is actually kind of a major, like, quest, through-line quest, and I'm missing it. Like, why the heck am I... Why don't I have it? Oh, here we go. One weapon dealer. Who do I have to talk to for this? This one, Vatras. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. I forgot to ask you about... Okay, never mind. All right. Man, I'm skipping a lot of steps. That's the trouble.
The human slew the beast, and it entered into Beliar's realm.
He did.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
Since you are not yet a member of our community, I cannot tell you everything, of course.
Of course.
But I shall tell you what I may.
Who are the members of the Ring of Water, then?
I cannot tell you that until you join the ring.
Yeah, maybe I don't get it until I join the ring.
Some of them by that time.
Where are the other water mages?
Yeah, see,
they
there
are
we go.
exploring the ruins of an old culture northeast of Corinus.
I'm pretty bad sometimes about milking and NPCs for information.
Which is as yet uncharted.
Tell me more.
I don't know why that
uncharted
is, but
area.
sometimes I just...
If you're interested in joining the expedition,
streamer rot, brain rot is real, folks.
You can only participate, of course, as long as you're one of us.
Of course.
Of course.
What exactly is it that you do?
We stand between the Order of Innos and the chaos of Beliar.
Beliar.
If one of the two sides should gain the upper hand, it will mean either total loss of freedom or deadly chaos.
This is why the War of the Mages are the
Therefore, we
best,
guard
because
the
they'll use
balance
light and
between
dark
the two.
magic.
That's
They
what
have
makes
no,
life
they
in
have no
this
sticks
world
up the
possible
bum.
for all.
And what does that mean in concrete terms?
The fall of the barrier has evoked numerous threats. The bandits are probably the most obvious one. Not only has it become all but impossible to travel the island.
So have you
without
been still
being
playing your
attacked,
zombie
there's
games
someone
there,
in
Boof?
town too who supports the bandits. We have found out that the bandits receive regular
here we go. This was what I was
deliveries from
looking
a
for.
weapons merchant in Corinus. We try to find such people and keep them from endangering the city. If you can find out anything about this, let me know.
Is there anything that could help me with my search?
Good.
You're very persistent,
Seems to be really
young man.
enjoying it.
But I actually can think of something that could make your tasks easier for you. I shall give you this ore amulet. You'll certainly be able to use it. It is an amulet of the searching will-o'-the-wisps. There are only very few of them. The will-o'-the-wisp that inhabits
This is a very cool amulet, by the way.
has very special properties.
It does have limited
It can help
uses
you
because a lot of
find
stuff
things that normally
you can use
elude
it
the naked eye.
for. You can just
You
find
summon it
yourself.
by simply wearing the amulet. If it loses its power or you cannot find it, simply put on the amulet again.
So
and
instead
it
of
will
having
reappear.
like
The
dots on the
will-o'-the-wisp
minimap,
can
you wear this
detect
thing,
weapons.
and
could
it
be
shows
very
you where
helpful
things
to
are.
you in investigating the weapons deliveries to the bandits. Treat it well, and it will never fail you.
A will-o'-the-wisp in an amulet?
Will-o'-the-wisps are admirable creatures. They consist of pure magical energy. They are bound to the magical ore in this world. It is their origin. It gives them their strength. I'm not surprised that you've never heard of them. They only appear to the person who bears the ore to which they belong. Will-o'-the-wisps, living in the wild, have been forcefully removed from their sources. They will attack anyone who approaches
Those
them.
are the ghost
There
lights.
is no way to help those pitiful creatures. You would better stay away from them.
I just cacked them, Vatris.
Can the will-o'-the-wisp do more than that?
More than look for close combat weapons? Not unless you teach it. I think Riordian knows how to teach these beings. He is one
It
of
still
us.
kind of
currently
is odd
traveling
that
with
this
Cephas.
amulet in particular,
Perhaps
this
he can tell you
will-o'-the-wisp,
more.
is looking for weapons.
Thank you. I shall take good care of it.
All right, so these tablets, these stone tablets, you have to give them, and goodness knows why, you have to give them 10 at a time. Then for those 10, he'll give you 1 mana for each tablet, so 10 mana. So I usually wait until I have 20 of them. I think that's the most you can find. I'm very neurotic about finding those because when it comes to mana, especially on magicians, I don't muck around.
That's totally obvious. There've been all kinds of rumors.
I'm in enough trouble as it is. You mustn't believe
I forgot to ask him about the weapon deals again. See, then he refers me to someone else. Gosh. Streamer rot. This is a general question for anyone who watches this, so feel free to leave a message. But has anyone, YouTube Booth, has anyone played a game that they outright disliked? Like straight up, that they bought, they played it, and I'm like, not disappointed, like straight up disliked. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm disappointed. I mean, that could be part of it too, but like you play, it's like, oh, I'm disappointed. It's like, oh, this is, I really don't like this. Not to say anything of the quality of the game, but this is a game, this is like, I did not, no thank you.
About this weapons dealer. How much do you know about the weapons dealer?
So I was talking to some people on
He should
elsewhere.
be able to tell you more. He has been tasked with unmasking
Yeah, there was
the
one
weapons dealer.
too.
You can find Martin in the Harbor District.
I forgot about
If
that.
you see a heap
I
of
memory
crates,
hold that
provision,
one, but yeah, I
paladins,
remember playing that,
Martin
and that was
won't be
like,
far.
I was very lukewarm. I didn't actively dislike it, but I wish I didn't spend money for it.
Why won't they listen to me?
I was at that point. But yeah, that's Operation Raccoon City, man. As you said in the past, like that's a game ripe for remake and done right, in my opinion. Rather have the Outbreak games though done. So I talked about this last time we talked about Resident Evil. I saw Sphere Hunter's retrospective video on those Outbreak games, and yeah, it'd be really fun to play those again. Just get rid of that stinking virus meter, and that would be really fun. Just visiting all these different locations in Raccoon City before the events of the game, the mainline games. Oh heck yeah, that sounds really fun. Sign me up.
Hey. You're looking for the man who is selling weapons to the bandits?
Says who?
Says Vatras.
Oh. What do you know about
the
it?
game I really disliked, except for a couple parts.
Ah. Is that so?
And I was bringing this up on just elsewhere because we're just talking about the series. Is Metal Gear Solid 4. I did not like that game. I did not like the narrative choices. No, I'll rephrase it. I hated the narrative choices. I didn't. They stunk. They really did stunk. The gameplay, the movie ratio was so skewered towards movies, cutscenes. It just might as well have been a movie. I did not like what they did to Snake, or any of the I'll call them previous characters. I almost said the legacy, but there's no real legacy. All the previous characters, all the character arcs they went through in Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, and to a lesser extent 3, you might as well have flushed it down the toilet. It just, I did not like it one iota. The only part I liked, actually those 3 parts I liked. One part I did really like, the other parts are like, that's alright. Is one, when you go back to Shadow Moses and you're playing the first game again, that like fades into Snake in modern times. I hate old Snake, by the way, but we'll just call it Snake in modern times. Then you run through that first area again with modern graphics, and it's like, then you see the camera like collapse and fall to the ground, because that was quote unquote modern technology back then, but now it's just like old outdated junk. Like, I get the point that Snake is kind of like a fossil in that regard too, but it kind of was, that was Metal Gear Solid 1 too, that he was a burnt out veteran. But anyways, I digress. That was a really great like transition and like gameplay moment. I really like that. And what's that song called? The Best Is Yet to Come. Playing it, doing that, like, that was pretty great. Wasn't exactly the best music choice considering where the narrative went, but it was a nice boost. It was a nice ting of nostalgia while also serving like the themes of the story. It was really great. The second one, to a lesser extent, was the Rex versus Ray fight. That was pretty fun, and the end fist fight where it goes through all the different themes and health bars of all the previous Metal Gear games. That was pretty neat too. But beyond that, not like that game. You can't see it. Maybe one day I have face tracking that's perfect. I'm scrimping my nose right now. Like, nah, didn't care for it. Outright disliked it. The gameplay that's there was really good. That's why I played a lot of Metal Gear Online, because you don't have to deal with all the baggage. Like, the gameplay is fun. Like, I think Kojima's a far better game designer than he's a writer, and he just includes such weird, goofy stuff that I can't hate him. Like, I don't dislike Hideo Kojima. I think he's fan-freaking-tastic. He made some of my favorite games. But as a writer, I just don't care for him all that much. Which is to say, like, I like some of his work. I don't like some of his other stuff. He makes narrative choices I don't agree with. But, you know, that's his right. Whatever. But, yeah. Long story short, too late. One game I really disliked, was Metal Gear Solid 4. And thank goodness for Metal Gear Solid 5.
Tell me,
if Metal Gear Solid 4 was the last of those games, the last in the franchise, I would have been so upset.
Behind it. And some of the weapons
like,
are even
first game is my favorite, and I don't go into anything else about 2 or 3, but I did like those games, at least from a gameplay perspective. But if 4 was the last of the bunch, then woo, friends, that would have been one of the biggest disappointments of my life. At least in terms of like video game stuff. I don't want to put too much of a weighty point on it.
What about the bandits?
We know that the bandits are
yeah, man. Thank goodness for 5, man.
Besides that, I know that there must have been a weapons.
I think it went too far in another direction where there wasn't enough story, and all the like the weighty stuff was in the cassette tapes. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we talked about this before, Booth, but man, that cassette tape stuff was nonsense. Like, what on earth were they thinking?
Show me what you have.
I found this rapier with the bandits. The letter F is carved on the pommel.
And? What else?
That's all.
That isn't enough. That could be
I didn't mean to
anyone in
select
the
that, by the
upper
way, so...
It looks as though you'll have to follow the trail of the bandits and the weapons delivery farther until we find out who's behind it.
Alright, so I was going to do this now, but I'm going to wait just a little bit. Because I forgot, I didn't forget, but I just like, I didn't think of it because, you know, I don't think. I'm going to go to chapter 2.
He thinks it's as easy as the things I could tell you.
Because... So I could go to chapter 2. I get new armor. Really good armor, in fact, from chapter 2. So I'm going to go do that right now. I think the best game... I think the second best game in this Metal Gear series for me is Ground Zeroes. Like, that is the perfect, like... Camp Omega is so gosh darn well designed. It's just, it's like chef kiss. Mwah. It's so good. The Fox engine, like 4 has, V has a lot better, like really good, like gameplay improvements from Ground Zeroes. But the Fox engine is firing on all cylinders. Like that engine was so incredibly good. The movement felt good. The dodging, proning, and options were so dang good. Like, I'm running in circles here. I'm talking about Metal Gear. Like, it was just so dang good. Like, I also, like, had some stinky butt narrative decisions I don't like, but as a whole package, though, it was really darn good. Really darn good. My second favorite Metal Gear game after the first. It's just... so good. I mean, in 5, you get a bunch of like a lot more fun like tools to muck around with in the open world, but I think the open world is a bit of a detriment to the whole thing. I like a good tightly designed base than having like a weird open world. By having all those fun little toys to tackle that stuff was always really nice.
How's it going?
Have I not made it
No, not...
So I saw...
Did I loot this dude stuff already? I think I did. Did I complete the chalices? The blood chalices. Yeah, I already complete. Alright. Alright, good. Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's talk to Lord Hagen.
I have already heard of you. Lothar has reported that you wish to speak with me.
Talk to the road guy.
You are the stranger who has demanded the Eye of Innos.
I am.
I am Lord Hagen.
Hello.
Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Innos, and Commander-in-Chief of Corinus. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
The hosts of evil are gathering very
There
close to
be
here,
dragons.
in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old
You know,
scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted.
Lord
Tell
Hagen
me,
is the
why
worst
should I believe a word you say?
military
But the question
commander.
isn't whether you can believe me.
If
the question is
he
whether you can
was
afford
sent an
not to
expedition
believe me when I
and-
tell the truth.
to the
As long
mines,
as I
and they have
no
not.
proof,
He has
I
not
cannot
heard
afford
of
to send
them
even more men
from
there.
them in such a long time. You would send a scout into the valley because they're good at scouting, so they can move around undetected. And that scout will see a whole legion of orcs, and they will see the ground. They will see the dragons like mucking about. He would come back and say, "Hey, there be dragons," and we wouldn't have to go through this whole rigmarole just to see this clown. Now he's gonna send us on a quest to get proof.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines.
Why don't you send a
Once
scout?
there,
You should have
mount
sent the scout when you never
and
heard
when
back
have
from the
found them,
expedition.
speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos. Good.
Good.
Bring me proof. Then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
What do you know about the Eye of Innos?
It is a divine artifact. In the old prophecies, it is mentioned in connection with dragons. However,
Dragons.
the scriptures also say that only a chosen of Innos can wear it.
I am a chosen of Innos.
Then perhaps it will be possible for you to wear the amulet.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
Excuse
I
me.
shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.
Thank you. Now, if you played the first game, this is like a really like shock and a tinge of nostalgia going back to the colony. If you never played these games, I mean, the first game, you're just watching me stream this, or you watched other people stream it, or you've only played 2, it wouldn't hit as hard.
Why have you come to Corinus?
We are on an important mission for the kingdom. Our orders come directly from King Robar. I told you that we have sent an expedition to the Valley of Mines. That is the reason for our presence.
What are your men doing in the Valley of Mines?
Mining ore, of
Since
course.
you're going there anyway, I might as well tell you. This is all about the magic ore. It can decide the outcome of the war. Without enough weapons made of magic ore, the king's army does not stand the slightest chance against the elite warriors of the orcs. And the ore mines here on the island are the last to which we still have access. As soon as our ship is fully laden with ore, we shall sail back to the mainland.
The war against the orcs is going badly then.
I have already told you too much.
Okay. What's up, Big Ma?
According to the reports I've received, the Valley of Mines is a dangerous place. Make sure to equip yourself well before you leave.
How is the situation on the mainland?
The war isn't won yet, although the royal troops are already driving back the orcs. But small bands of orcs are gathering in many places, trying to scatter our army. They fight without honor and without faith, and therefore we shall prevail in the end.
Spoiler alert, they don't. I did not like... Oh, yeah, another game I didn't really like, but I didn't pay much for it. Well, I was more disappointed than more disliked is Gothic 3. That lost a lot of the charm from these first 2 games.
I went to see Lord Hagen.
And? You didn't bother him with your dragon tales, did you?
Yes, I did.
tell me this isn't true?
He sent me to get him some proof.
Well then, good luck. What a lunatic.
What's risky again? Actually, I'll save it before I do that. His purse I have to steal, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'll save over my things. Easy breezy.
Hey, you, wait a minute.
Hey, what's up,
You're headed
Satras?
for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
And?
Here's a bargain. You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that, I will get you a rune stone.
I'll see what I can do.
It's worth doing his quest for that rune stone. It's kind of rare. But also you could double dip on XP, and you'll see why. Alright, well, since I have to wait for people to wake up, might as well do some fun stuff. Like, see what this Ring of the Water is all about. Imagine you're just chilling out and you see this clown that's just constantly leaping through the air like a panther and just doing combat rolls forward. That'd be something.
Hey.
What's up, Beatrice? What's going
I have
on?
a message for Master Isgaroth. He guards the shrine in front of the monastery.
He does.
If you run this errand for me, you get to choose your own reward.
I'll do it.
Good. Then take the message and choose one of these spell scrolls. When you have delivered the message, I shall reward you accordingly.
Thank you. Ice arrow is poo. But healing.
I choose the healing spell.
Good. So be on your way to Master
Does one healing
Isgaroth
spell
now.
heal you up a bazillion? You know what I forgot to do? Well, you know, it's okay. Laura has said, hey, don't dawdle with this ornament. Go bring it to this guy. I never brought it to that guy. And he gives you a map. Because you have to find more of those ornaments. And I never did that. But that's okay. You know, because the path to get there is pretty tough. Though you can have Lyra's escort you through the tougher parts. But I'm going to join the ring.
Hey, you!
And I'm going to get some new armor.
About those missing people.
Yes?
I know where the missing people are.
What have you found out?
A man named Raven dragged them off to a remote part of Corinus.
What makes you so sure?
I read his orders.
Another
He's got the local
character from the
bandits
first
working
game,
for
as
him.
you saw
Here.
in the piece of paper there. He was
Good.
an ore baron.
You did a great job. I had feared that we might have to resign ourselves to never knowing.
Which is to say, he's on the upper echelons of the old camp. They reported to Gomez, who was the leader of the old camp, and they're like his lieutenants. It's kind of funny because in that game, the first game, you can hack like everyone in the old camp when they show up here, so it's non-canon if you do that stuff.
I am ready to join the Ring of Water.
Heck yeah.
So you delivered your message to Lord Hagen?
Yes, but he sent me to the Valley of Mines so I could get him proof of my words.
You must decide what you want to do next.
Yes.
To me, it was important that he should get the message.
We're going
Now
to the
it's up to him
expansion
to
area,
act,
folks.
or to wait for your
But there's
proof.
parts of it
As
that are
far
very
as you
tough,
are
so I might probably
concerned,
wait for a little
You
while
have
too
proven that you are indispensable
to do
to
some of
us.
those.
You shall be one of our children, and go forth into the world in our name to do the bidding of Adanos. I consign to you this ring of water. May it help you find your allies, and together with them,
I'm gonna go actually
preserve the
sleep because
balance
I
of
forgot
this
how
world.
dark this can be
You
on stream.
are the first fire magician among our children. I am especially
Oh, heck
happy
yeah.
about that. May Adanos protect you.
A pathfinder,
Now, go
a
and meet
trailblazer.
your brothers. They will await you in the tavern, the Dead Harpy, and accept you into our community. You probably know the tavern. It lies on the way to Onar's farm. Do not forget to wear your ring, so your brothers will recognize you as one of their own.
Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go there, because that place does have good lighting. So I'll just do this. Just run, run, run. I'm actually pretty close to leveling up. By the time I get there, I'll leveled up. You ever notice how kind of easy it is to talk about things you don't like than it is to talk about things you do like? I think that's kind of sad if you want to know the truth. People rather watch like YouTube videos of like, hey, this thing's really trash and here's why. It's like a whole cottage industry of just talk about how things just stink. And I don't mean like real world stuff. I mean like just games or media in general. Just I think confirmation bias is a heck of a thing. Oh, I don't want to kill those just yet. Cactos. I'm actually gonna need to cack some blood flies later on for thingies. Wolves though. Sorry, little guy. Don't care. You don't matter.
Nothing to plunder.
Okay, here we go. But yeah, I just find it odd that just like there are videos I've seen of media that's within I want to say like nerd or geek circles that are just known, they're just bad. Like that's the fact of life, it's objective truth. And you have these channels who are just like have certain types of content and they're like, or certain types of videos. I hate to use the word content, but just like they have these certain types of videos and they get like a decent amount of views, don't get me wrong, but then they have this one video that tears apart that one thing that's considered objectively the worst thing ever, and it has 10 times as many views. Like say like this person has like 10,000 views on this one video, which is, you know, heckin' good. But this other thing that they tore down, that video has like 100, 200, I think the one I saw, and I'm not gonna mention specifics here, the highest one they had was like 30,000. This one tearing down this one thing had like 227,000. Like it's just kind of bananas to me that people like crave stuff that's like, oh yeah, here's this thing that you think stinks and here's why it stinks. It's like, do even people look up like, hey, this thing you think is awesome, here's why I think it's awesome too. I gotta wear that ring. This is kind of sad in my opinion, but you know, them's the times, I guess. All right, here we go. I just take out this, take off this Twitch. I mean, I get it. Like, sometimes it's cathartic to hear, like, your opinions, like, confirmation bias, I said, but sometimes it's cathartic. Like, oh, man, I really hate this thing. Oh, this person hates it, too. Let me watch. Then at the end of the video, oh, that was really nice. But, you know, I rarely ever do that. Like, I don't have time for that nonsense anymore.
I heard that the ring is going to meet in your tavern.
Like, why watch a video, 2-hour video of something you hate when I just watch, like, a VTuber?
So long?
Or, you know, like them live or a VOD.
You listen to the wrong people.
The meeting is today.
Yes? Well, at least that's what I seem to recall. I hope it won't get so late again.
See that armor? I'm gonna get that armor. And that's some good looking armor. It's also really good. A lot better than the junk I'm wearing.
It had to happen sooner or later.
Larez, what's up, buddy?
The wrong people.
Same old thing.
They just turn. They automatically just get into the armor. Oh no, they already were in the armor.
I used to say that myself.
Do you really believe that?
See, some people you wouldn't think were part of the ring are here. Like Gon. You wouldn't think he was in it. In fact, he could get cacked by the thing you're supposed to help him fight. That snarling beast. The snorting creature. When you go find it, you realize, oh wow, this thing is actually one of the hardest things in the game. And if you drag it towards Gon, he just gets cacked immediately. That's the end of that guy.
No one really wants.
Who am I talking to, Laris?
All right, my young friend. We have come together here to celebrate your admission to the Ring
Heck
of Water.
yeah.
The boys who are present here will keep an eye out for you from today
Part of the secret
on.
club now, Boof.
Of course, there are others who also belong to the Ring of Water, so be careful. Whether you do us a service or mess things up, we are going to learn
Me?
about it.
Mess
Here,
things up?
Take the armor of our community.
I think not.
Wear it with pride, but never in town or in other inhabited areas. Remember, we must not be exposed. Nobody
That's the
must
downside.
therefore
You have
be
to
told
change
who
the
the
armor quite a
members of the
lot.
Ring of
I think it
Water
does it
are.
automatically
Nobody
though,
talks
so
about
but
the Ring
I
of
do it
Water.
manually
That's
because
our foremost rule. Stick to it. Any more questions?
why not?
What about weapons then?
The weapon of the ring is the quarterstaff, but everyone uses whatever arms he is most comfortable with. Here's one of our staffs. I never really figured out how to use it, but maybe you can handle the thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
What kind of help can I get from you?
I can show you how to become more dexterous. If you need help with wielding close combat weapons, talk to Cord. He is a master of the blade. Gon will gladly show you the proper way to gut animals. Martin can tell you a lot about the paladins. Cavalorn will teach you sneaking around, one-handed combat, and archery.
I know.
Orlin will always have a warm chamber and a bed waiting for you. And
Nice.
for anything related to magic, talk to Vatras.
Will do.
I've got to go.
Fine. Then don't let us keep you. Now go directly to Vatras and ask him to give you your first task. Brothers of the
This
Ring.
bow is
Let
driving
us now
me
return to our
insane
duties.
here. This is
The
silly
bandit attacks are
nonsense.
still going on. We must see to it that this menace is stopped. Adanos, preserve the balance of this world.
Does the guy breathe out? I think it only breathes out when it switches camera angles.
There's nothing you can do.
Welcome to the Ring of Water, brother.
Oh, here it goes.
There's more, believe me.
So you're the new fellow, eh? Welcome among us, brother of the ring.
A fresh face in our midst. Welcome to the Ring of Water.
Will it ever change?
I'll see you later, down at the harbor.
Nobody wants to know.
I could give Laris his ring back now, too.
That's really not my problem.
Tell me that isn't true.
I agree with you completely.
I couldn't get away with that.
I forgot you could get a free room from this guy, so I paid this guy 50 gold for nothing.
Show me your wares.
Certainly, brother of the ring.
Brother of the ring.
You don't have to tell me that.
Well, he doesn't give you improved prices, unfortunately.
Never knew that.
No idea. You tell me.
Well, I don't know why I'm keeping around these. I kept them on me as a paladin because it felt wrong selling them, but whatever, who cares? Not my problem.
That's not what I heard.
They want me to sell their weapons. They shouldn't have lost. Oh, wait, no, I looted those from a tomb. Never mind.
I agree with you completely.
That will never change.
Fighting Pike.
He never would have thought of that himself.
You can't rely on that.
Ox.
I agree with you completely.
I'm staying out.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not use a crossbow, nor a regular bow, nor a short bow.
He really should have known better.
You know, junk I could sell you.
Will it ever change?
All right, so as I said before, I like to keep some, shall we say,
It was his decision.
material wealth. So gold coins may diminish, but actual gold will not. So I'm just like holding on to these.
Do you really believe that?
And you know, I'll hold on to it for the entire game. Then I'll get to the end game when money doesn't matter anymore, and I have all this junk clogging up my inventory.
That's no secret.
Well, I guess for Gothic 3, you know, I have something to sell. Probably know the gold coin by the time we get to the mainland. It's not even the right currency. Here we go.
I used to say that myself.
Launched off that balcony. Tell you what.
I didn't know that.
I couldn't get away with
1, 2,
That's been known a long time.
3, 4,
that. You don't have to tell me
5, 6,
That's not what I
7, 8,
that. He really should have known better.
10. Okay.
That's all just gossip.
I cooked all that raw meat into something delish. I have this gold bowl I need to give Onar's wife. I picked it up during one of my thingies. Dark mushrooms are very important if you want mana. 50 of them, eating 50 gets you 5 mana. No, don't kill those goblins.
So much for you, filthy beast.
Dang it. This was 120 XP you guys just killed. How dare you? Trying to min-max here.
Nothing there.
Oh yeah, actually I'll get on the way back. I want to make sure I picked up something that I believe I missed. I think I picked it up off stream, so I'll just check it real quick. You'll see in a moment as soon as I turn in this bowl. Oh, I've discovered something funny too. Because this game is just a bundle of fun. Is that all right? This is normal sneaking speed. Everyone knows slow as sloth. Now check this out. Oh wow, I'm actually moving faster with the weapon drawn. Can't do backwards with it, but you still move fastest by walking backwards though. Gosh, I love this game, and it's weird quirks. It's a video game video game, as they say in the business.
I couldn't get away with it
differently.
He really should have known better.
Want to do the air? Yeah. I can't jump in the house, unfortunately.
Who are you?
I am Onar's wife, Maria.
What's up,
What
Maria?
do you want here?
I just wanted to have a look around here.
With all these men on the farm now, there's no peace to be had inside the house. They just keep barging in here.
Do the mercenaries bother you?
Oh, well. At least the farm has been a lot safer since the mercenaries
Small
came.
price to pay, I
Back when we
suppose.
were still on our own, the militia came from town all the time to plunder our provisions. They dragged off the better part of the harvest, and they took some sheep, too. They did nothing for us in return. A few of those
Bunch of
scoundrels
jerks.
even stole from us.
So what did they steal
They
from
stole
you?
the bull I'm
Mostly
carrying.
gold and silver. They even took my wedding present.
Oh,
a
it's a plate.
golden plate. I bet it's now gathering dust in the chest of some filthy city guard.
I have a golden plate here. Would this be yours?
Yes, that is it. Thanks a million.
So, what about my reward?
Here, take this. You deserve it.
Thank you.
Tell me about Onar.
He's a good man. a little grumpy and very impatient, but we've all got our faults. I told my husband, why do you let the soldiers from the city treat you like that? Do something, I said.
I'm pretty sure
So
once
we
I get a new
hired the
bow, this
mercenaries.
breathing bow will probably
now
disappear.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a war. But then, we are at war, aren't we?
Sure.
Has anything exciting happened here lately?
The paladins passed by here. At first, we thought they were going to attack the farm, but they were headed for the Valley of Mines.
It's gonna be a sad day, I guess, when I replace this bow with something else.
I never knew that. That's no secret.
It's the bow with personality.
All that matters is strength.
I should probably talk to Lee, let him know I'm a magician now.
Can I have some more of your stew?
Hey, not so greedy. I'll let you know when I have anything else for you to do, and then you can have more stew. Got it?
Got it. Jarvis is none too pleased.
Any news?
You made the wrong choice. You could have been one of us.
Yeah, but you guys don't have magic. Like, and frankly, this armor is not all that impressive to me. I mean, I understand like the mane around the shoulders. I mean, but you know, in the little poly form, that doesn't look that good. You know, that armor in Dark Souls 2 onwards, pretty cool looking. It's pretty rad, but this game not so much.
You entered the monastery? I'd expected anything but that. You can't become a mercenary anymore now. But who knows, maybe you can do one or two things for me. Or me for you. We'll see. In any case, I wish you all the best.
Yeah, Lee's pretty chill.
But don't even think of pulling the wool over my eyes, got it?
It's funny though, when I played the first game and I talked to him, I was already a mage, so I don't know why he's so surprised.
What do you know about the Ring of Water?
I might have known. You just have to mingle in everything, don't you?
Come on, tell me.
I'm only marginally involved in this. I know that this secret guild exists here and that the water mages are behind it. Since the fall of the barrier, I am no longer bound to the agreement I came to with the water mages back then. Of course, I still help when I can, but most of the time, I have my own problems and barely any time for other things. If you want to know more about it, you should probably talk to Cord. He's one of them, as far as I know.
It's time for launch. 3, 2, 1. Well, I guess Cord's not back yet. Okay.
I'm no better off myself.
Alright, it's time to go bust up some bandits. Of a different variety. These guys... Actually, no, these are the same kind of guys, but they're not in one big lump. Though it might be kind of tough still. I'll have to see how it goes. I just have to get away from the farm. I can put on my new spiffy armor. I gotta avoid the farm though, so I think I'll automatically take it off. Get further away, just a bit, just a tad, just a smidge. Anything good here? No. I do have to be careful. There are wags near this, behind this farm. Oh wow, the mage robe is actually a little bit better. The fire magic protection. But I'm gonna wear this because it looks better. And the weapon damage is better against like monsters and stuff, so don't have to worry about fire damage for a little while yet. Oh, yes. It's been a hot minute since I saved. If I died then I probably would have ended the stream. Whoa, 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 whoa. Run away. I don't know why I stopped to get that. I guess it's good to have impulse because I never brew potions that way. Mana potions probably come in handy, but you could just always buy a ton of them and a lot of enemies drop them. Healing potions are worthless unless you're a mercenary. But if you're a paladin or a mage, you just get the healing rune and you're right as rain. Okay, here we go. Have to close the distance with the... I gotta bring him... Oh. Yeah, the stinking... I cacked him in 2 different ways, but, you know, you got the bolt time nonsense that over there, so I have to be careful. I only drink some water. By water, I mean a health potion. Oh, wait, no, my HP is so low still. I could just get away with chomping on meat. Nom, 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 nom. Cap it off with a nice, refreshing apple. Delicious. Sorry, I'll save it after that, too. I may close the gap with these clowns. Oh, I forgot to equip my thingy there. That would have helped out in combat, actually. I have a piece of meat, some cheese, and an apple for dessert. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, that was actually pretty loud. No, stop. Oh! Actually, you know what? I'm actually... Whoop. Sorry about that. Gosh. Well, if you were falling asleep, that certainly woke you up. Forgot how bad the mixing was with some of these. Especially that one. Holy moly. There will be more than a few moments, I should say, in an upcoming chapter that's going to be really, really bad. I will give warning. Now, Boof, was that really, really loud? That magic sound, or was that okay for stream? Because it was pretty loud in my headphones. I just want to make sure. Okay, all right, yeah, I won't use that anymore. I completely forgot. Hey, ghosts. What, you trying to seduce me with hypnotizing me? No, I just completely forgot that thing made really loud noises. Unfortunately, it's going to get really bad in the later chapters. Anyone who's played this game knows what I'm talking about. But I will give sound warnings. And I will probably post that on the VOD in my description too. Like, warning! When I get close to these, this is going to sound really loud. And there's no helping it either. Like, the first couple times at least. How's it hanging? I'm hanging pretty good. Same old, just chilling out. How about yourself? It's the same old, you know. You know how it goes sometimes. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Nice and quiet. And calm. No, I'm going the wrong way. Gosh, I don't gotta read that farewell letter though. Fernando. Dear's Elvrich, I cannot find the words to describe how sorry I am. I know that you will not understand, but I have come to the conclusion that it's better for both of us if you find a more respectable girl than I am. I won't be coming back from where I'm going now. Forgive me, a wench like me isn't right for an upright fellow like you. Farewell, Lucia. Questioning how I spent 200 hours on Pillars, Path of Exile 2 in the last 2 weeks and got nothing done. Well, ADHD, my friend.
I'm not telling
or
you
bipolar. It's what I have, but you hyper focus on this trash, and next thing you know, 2 months have passed, and you have a beard 25 feet long, and you stink to high heaven. Or I could wax poetic how it's about the destination more than the the journey more than the destination. All right, round 2. Melee guys that can handle stuff. The dudes with the bows. If I could get them to draw their weapon, it's good. See, the rhythm of the combat is you attack, they jump back, they try to attack, you hit them, then you jump back, then you just keep doing it that way. I'm riddled with ADHD. When you have Google ADHD, I am the poster. When you Google ADHD, I'm the poster child. Yeah, getting hyper focused on that stuff, especially when it's like numbers go up, like very stimulating. Yeah, it's really tough. Especially, it's really awful when you're trying to get things done. Like, I think I'm gonna do some studying today. Or try to learn something, then you're like, oh, I think I'll put that off, play some video games instead. Very, very frustrating. People say, oh, you got power through it. It's not that easy. I wish it was that easy, but... You know, bipolar is ADHD, but with severe mood swings. Alright, well, if you can get stuck there, I'm just gonna attack you. Yeah, boy. Well, that was easy. Well, you know, good thing about games like that, when you need that much XP, I mean, you need 2.3 billion XP for my next level up. They're good podcast games. Or, you know, pop your favorite streamer and just watch them in the background. Like me, for instance. But, you know, just like, you know, someone else is playing something, you know, or a podcast, whatever. Just, you throw that on. Next thing you know, you went through the podcast and you actually listen to it because, you know, games like Pillars, I mean, I keep calling it Pillars. Path of Exile, you know, it's not exactly required too much attention. I did that when I played Diablo 4. It's a good podcast game. Or Elite Dangerous, especially Elite Dangerous, when there's
Thank
like long
goodness. The bandits are
long
done
stretches
for.
of nothing.
You have saved my life.
Who are you?
My name is Elvridge. I come from town.
Master Thorben told me that you had disappeared.
Those lowly scum dragged me off here and were keeping me prisoner.
What exactly happened to you?
I was on my way to the rendezvous I had set up with my girl. Her name is Lucia. We've been planning to get away to the mountains and away from the town and all those who lived there. I had just arrived at the meeting point when suddenly some of these bandits sprang out from the underbrush and captured us both. I put up a fight, of course, but to no avail. There were just too many of them. You didn't happen to see them?
Have you up watching old school UFC fights? Or about 2-3 hours long. I can easily make it through 4 or 5 events in a session. Nice.
Tell me about Lucia.
A girl from the harbor
Yeah,
district.
UFC is a bit too violent for me.
She's very pretty.
I'll take fake wrestling over real contact sports.
What did the bandits want with you?
Sometimes I could overhear them at night. I didn't get everything, but I think they wanted to make us slaves.
Where were they going to take you?
But no, I am. No, that said, though, I am like really impressed by like the athletic display in those fights.
They brought me to a mooring place on the coast. Some pirates
Those are like some top tier
there.
athletes and fighters.
When the bandits approached the pirates
like
to
straight
negotiate,
up, very
they were
impressed.
having a fierce argument. I think the bandit wanted the pirates
I don't envy
to ferry
their
him somewhere, along with me.
exercise
but the pirates wouldn't
routines,
have it.
though.
So the bandits withdrew, and we've been
Or
sitting
their
around
diet,
here ever since.
diet restraints
They
and
seemed
all
to
that
be
sort of
rather at a
thing.
loss, and then you came.
I love my carbs, my empty carbs.
Where's the pirates' mooring place?
I'm not a
far
big
from the
sports
harbor of
person.
Corinthus. When you stand
Not
on the
even
quay
like
and look out to
esports.
the
Like
sea, all you need to do is get a boat
the only
and go
sports
to the
I
right
watch are
along the
games done
coast.
quick.
The first
I
small
got, like
bay you
speed
come
running's
across
pretty
is the
interesting to
mooring
me, but
place
I
was
don't always
talking
watch
about.
that either.
Pirates in Corinthus?
I don't know very much about them. I first clapped eyes on one of them at the mooring place. They always stay in the background. Every single one of them is a wanted criminal in Corinthus. They're afraid of the gallows. That's why you're never going to meet one of them in town.
Pretty decent fellas, too.
Bromore says Lucia walked
I'm going to show
off
him
in a
that letter
golden
after
dish.
the fact.
Well, if Lucia really stole from Bromore, the bandits will certainly have taken the thing from her.
Where's Lucia now?
We parted ways at the big crossroads in front of Onar's farm. The bandits dragged Lucia off to the woods behind Sekop's farm. May Innos protect her.
Did the bandits who held you captive receive a shipment of weapons?
Oh yes, so many that they could barely carry them. They took the whole caboodle and
I used to do
disappeared
speed
towards
running and kind of
Sekop's farm.
stopped like 3 or 4 years ago. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
I found a
That
letter
requires a
from your
level of
Lucia.
skill and commitment I don't have.
Give it here.
I'm a casual game player.
No.
Very few games I got really
believe
good
this.
at, and by
No,
really good I mean
just
like
can't believe
above
it.
mediocre.
She just can't leave me behind like this. Take this letter back. I don't want it. I firmly believe that she's going to come back to me someday.
That's what you all say. Unfortunately, she ain't
You
coming
should
back,
get
fella.
yourself back to town
Sorry.
in a hurry.
What else would I be doing? I'm going straight back to my master Thorben. Will you go look for the bandits?
Well, yes, I think so.
If you find Lucia, get her safely back to town, will you?
I'll see what I can do.
Alrighty, did all this now. But I'm not gonna turn Fernando in because I really want that runestone. So I put a pin in that for now. I'm gonna save my game. Then I'm gonna lock these chests. Lockpick these chests. What, walking stick? I had been put like 1,000 things for that, and they got trash. What's going on, game? Here we go. Nope, every cent counts, I guess. All right, now gotta do a couple things before I head off to the DLC expansion area. I hate the fact that DLC has become my a part of my lexicon now. Like it's like supplanted expansion because we didn't have DLC during this time, this game's release. There were expansions. It wasn't piecemeal, small packages. It was one big package. It was pretty neat, actually. You bought the expansion, and that's it. You got everything that it offers. None of this, you know, buy the expansion. Oh, there's a cash shop. Buy a $50 expansion. You could spend $100 on some armor skin. Wait, did I get? I'm pretty sure I got everything. Yep. All right. Yep. Just as I said, I got all the roots and berries and plants off stream, which I think would have been extremely boring. But from here on out, very loud. I won't be doing that junk anymore. I'll be playing this fully on stream. Yeah, there was a tablet behind that waterfall. That really loud waterfall. I'm sorry about the audio mixing, but it's beyond my control. I can't alt tab every time I come across this and turn it down in OBS. Then when I get away, turn it up in OBS. That would kill the pacing of the stream. If such a thing exists, but I don't want to do that stop go junk. Unless I'm yapping about something, you know. I stood on that one guy's conversation thing for a good solid 10 minutes while I was talking about Metal Gear Solid. So, yeah. Apparently Delta's doing really well, so I'm hoping they make more, like sequels, like mainline sequels. I would really like to play as Solid Snake again. They can just pretend 4 never happened. So I really like Solid Snake. He's a cool character. He was in a really bad spot in the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 1, but he came out on a really good spot in Metal Gear Solid at the end of it. Alright, what was I doing? Okay, yep, got a couple things to do. Not here, though. You... I honestly think the company they outsourced that port to, the remake to, Metal Gear Solid 3's remake to, I think that was like a testing ground. They wanted to remake that, and they could say, oh, well, hey, look at that remake. Did pretty well. Came out pretty good. So, how about maybe letting us do a sequel, perhaps? I honestly think that's what's going to happen. Like, even people who like 3 a lot saying, yeah, you should probably just play Delta, if only for the quality of life improvements. And I believe it. Heck, I saw the way you could change, how simple it was to change your, camo, and that alone is worth the price of admission if you never played 3 before, or you just were on the fence about it. About the remake. So yeah, just being able to change your camo really quickly is pretty good.
Who says things like that?
I found the dish that Lucia stole from you.
Great! High time I got it back.
Don't you want to know what became of Lucia?
No, why? I have got the dish back, haven't I? I have managed without Lucia so far, and I will in the future. Why would I try to make her come back, huh?
What about a reward?
You'll get to have a good time with one of my girls for free. What do you say, huh?
No, I'd rather just have gold.
That's not enough.
Take it, or you needn't show your face around here again.
Agreed.
I
Here's your
rather
dish.
want the I don't want the XP, not the company.
Go to Nadja. She'll accompany you upstairs. Huh? Yeah.
Man, that's you're freaking slimy, dude. No, thank you. Goodbye.
That's not what I heard.
And I'm not repulsed by working girls, by the way. I just don't want to do that on stream. I can't even do it in my off-stream game either. Just.
I agree with you completely.
Hey!
Eldritch will work for you again from now on.
I can only hope that he won't disappear again when the next little tart waves her skirt at him. Take this gold as a reward for bringing back my apprentice.
Thank you. Not that I need gold right now, but hey. Few bucks. Alright.
Hey. Are you still working for the Paladins?
I finished the commission from Lord Hagen. Now I'm making magic ore blades for him. But for pay this time. But I also have the time again to make a few weapons on the side for the merchants in the marketplace. So, if you're looking for a good blade, you should try them.
This is a good time when you were doing melee stuff. This is a good time to see what the vendors have to offer. I will go talk to that vendor, in fact, right now.
So he set himself between his
I don't know where
brothers
Laris
in
is,
order to
though.
reconcile
Won't give him his
their
ring back,
dispute.
but, you know, maybe he hasn't made it back from tavern yet.
Hey!
Hey!
There you are again. Harrod has finally finished that damn assignment for the Paladins. That means that I can now offer you some new weapons. Are you interested?
Sure.
That's not what I heard.
Show me your wares.
It is an honor to me that a representative of our holy church should show an interest in my wares.
Yeah, nothing really interesting. Judge's staff. Wolf's tooth. I can sell stuff to him, though. Oh yeah, always check the potion vendors, too. They might have herbs.
Show me your wares.
See, like elixir of strength. Don't mind if I do, fella. Thank you.
Who says things like
I need that for later.
That's not what I heard.
Summon skeleton. Don't need that. Oh, ice blocks. Yes. Always get ice block. It's very, very handy. Very, very good. Very powerful.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
How to go there? I've already.
Someone's got to do the work. I won't tell her a thing.
Thank you so kindly, fella.
That's not what I heard. Everybody knows.
Go talk to Constantino. This is the downtime between doing things. But don't worry, it's gonna get fun in a little bit. What do I have? Wuxia, the message, Fernando's business, evidence. You know, I know who that is. This one's never getting done. I'm trying to do this one right here.
What's so great
I need to do some pickpocketing. I just have to remember who I need to pickpocket though.
What recipes can you teach me?
I know a few. Make your own choice.
Yeah, no. I got this from my palette, but not here. You learn, next thing I need to learn from Alchemist. Learn how to make mana potions. The ones that increase your mana.
Show me your wares.
Oh. Scorsese. Eat your heart out. This is how you frame a shot. This dude's on freaking fire. Ignaz!
Show me your wares.
Whole nothing. Use those though. And complete mana generation. I don't need that. Need to take a shortcut. Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about unless I fall from very high up. I don't have to worry about gravity cacking me anymore.
And it's going to get even worse.
Look, I've got a statue of Innos for you.
Oh, thank you. Very, very much. May Innos let his light shine on you.
Yeah, never mind.
You'll find out that Fred Smalls does not care to be thanked. He's like, yeah, whatever. I think he's too embarrassed.
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be simpler. Here, have a plate.
These stew pots, they're supposed to be food, but it looks like you're just boiling, like working your laundry or something in there.
You don't say.
In the first game, they used this stuff for mashing the swamp weed. You're gonna be hearing, when I get to the colony, you're gonna be hearing that phrase a lot. In the first game, because that's the first game's setting, so I can point out how things used to be. Won't be the whole thing, because like I said, that area is like, supremely dangerous. So I won't be exploring too much.
I couldn't care less.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
He didn't get that from me.
Justice will prevail. You don't have to tell me that. No one really wants
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers.
Hey, my name is Ludero. I buy and sell all kinds of things.
Hello.
What wares do you have to offer?
Well, especially rare and unusual things. So far, I've always managed to fulfill my customers' wishes.
Hello.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Yes, for my current assignment, I need the claws of a snapper. But not just any old claws. It would have to be something special. The claws of a mighty beast who has killed many men already, or something like that.
Where can I find snappers?
There are a few of them on this island, but most of them live in the Valley of Mines.
And what's in it for me?
I could find you a rune stone.
Heck yeah, please.
I'll see what I can do. Show me your wares.
He actually has a runestone. No. Apple tobacco. So these two right here, double blocks and Southern Defense Art. A book on the art of one-handed fighting, on two-handed fighting. These increase your weapon skills by 5%. This one to this one. For two-handed, for one-handed.
And so he bade Enos to leave a part of his power in his realm so that he might.
Alright, I need to find a particular fella and I need to pick their pocket.
Things I could tell you.
Where are you, you clown? No.
I'm no better off myself.
I've been early. Over there. It's not the judge though.
I don't believe this is going to change.
I don't need to pickpocket anyone else except for him.
His decision, wasn't it?
But the light was a torment for Belia. Oh, that Enos created.
You don't have to tell me that.
Hey!
Wombo!
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
And there's more, believe me.
I witnessed it myself.
That'll never change.
Those towers contain treasure as well.
Wait and see.
Yeah, who gave me the Joe? Alan, okay. Alan.
No one really wants to hear that.
I don't know why you get so worked up.
Only wait and see.
You can't keep anything to
Yeah, thinking about the stuff I did in this playthrough, it's pretty alright, you know. I went on an epic journey, my first stream, when I could just ran to the one side and then ran behind the guard. That was pretty good. Seeing that made me laugh really hard, by the way. But, you know, it was a good journey. Like, I got cacked a couple times. Gravity got me good, but you know, we ran through some heck fire just to get into the
And there arose
get into the town.
all creatures,
It was neat.
trees as well as animals, wolves as well as sheep.
I'm glad that Chatter told me, the box, I should say, told me about the Lara's XP, because I completely forgot about that. I was planning on trying to get in there the long way, because I knew you could sneak into it, but I just couldn't remember how. I had to look it up, but it was still fun to do. Wait. Oh, he has a purse, not a key.
What do you want? Peck isn't here, so you can't get anything. Come back later.
Oh yeah, Peck has the key, and he's down at the red light district, having some fun. So I'll head down there, but I'll go into one of these towers first. Sarah!
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I took your statuette to the monastery, so you can relax now.
That's good news. May Innos protect you. Take this as a small token of my gratitude.
What's giving me 10 gold? Oh, interesting. This guy's like kind of like a cheapo con artist, man. I mean, he gave me a lot of HP to be fair, but...
Show me your wares.
Oh, I guess I never asked him to see his wares, because it told me... Oh, interesting, okay. Alright, well, good to know. Now, I have to remember who I stole the key from.
Can you make me a prophecy?
Gold for XP.
Yes. Time has progressed, and I shall give you a prophecy in return for a few coins.
How much?
For a paltry 100 coins. I shall risk a glance through time for you.
Sure.
Tell me about the future.
All right, son of bravery. I shall now enter a state of trance. Are you ready? A mercenary. He will need you. A terrible murder. The Eye. Sinister henchmen. They are coming. Searching for you. A guardian will fall, but the three shall unite. Only then shall you receive what is yours. That's all. There's nothing more I can see.
Thanks for the XP, buddy.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus.
Doing pretty good on XP.
Order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree is
25 of that's going towards reading. I don't know how to read, so I gotta learn.
Hey, you!
Oh, I think I know who has it. One little detail I liked, just speaking of reading, and this is a completely different game, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Learning how to read in that game was really fun. Like how it got a lot better as you went. Like it ended up as like a weird jumble of words that you couldn't infer from if you like knew what to look for. Then it got better and better as you got better at reading. It was a really fun mechanic, not gonna lie. That's another game I really liked. That felt a lot like this game, where the power creep was like you were kind of like gutter trash, then you started moving up the social and natural hierarchies. And yeah, it was. I love that game. It was really fun. At some point, you learn that was it Master Master attack, master stroke, that very powerful parry attack. Once you learn that, kind of makes combat a bit easy. Wasn't super hard to pull off, but you did have to time it decently enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna...
Have a safe trip, honorable magician.
Oh, thank you. I'm not gonna be stealing any purses until Act 4. Laris, where the heck fire are you, pal? I need to give you your ring back. Oh, heck yeah, white girl. Dance.
Tell me that isn't true.
Someone's got to do the work.
Alright, got all the tower keys now. Okay, save on 1. Go open up these towers. Then I'm gonna go to sleep because I don't know where Laris is. I'm gonna give him his ring back. He's invulnerable, so he can't get cacked by wildlife. That would be awful if it to happen to Laris, 'cause he's a decent sort. He can train you to become very dexterous and very strong. Actually, might as well sleep now until midnight so I can go in these towers without, the guys getting upset at me. So, jump over this. Yeah, I'm going to be taking some risks in this game. This playthrough. There's going to be, a little, not for a little bit yet, but there will be some silly moments that kind of abuse the game logic a little bit, as you can say. I won't call them exploits because that's just a very violent word for what I want to do, but I guess they could be considered exploits. But I'm just using the tools that are available to me, and there's no harm in that. Actually, I don't even think I need this to do this for the towers, but whatever. Alright, so one thing that this game does really, really well on scene culling is that those towers have a black like texture over them, a flat texture. Nothing's being rendered in that space I was just in. It's just pure black. But when you run closer to it, it just rendered in as the black thing faded. That's how you can teleport from using those teleport stones from one to the other. Because I believe those areas are still in memory, so you can warp there instantly.
These are bad times.
It's really cool. When you think about how what's going on under the hood, it's pretty neat. Is that the way it's done? I don't know, but that's how I think it is from the very, very rudimentary knowledge I have of game development. I don't have a lot at all, but I know about scene culling, and because if you can cull scenes, the game wouldn't be able to run because it's rendering everything. Without scene culling, everything behind the camera that I can't see, that would still be there. And the performance would be tanking.
Someone's got to do the work.
Joe!
Hey, thanks, man.
This is very low because of how the weird placement of the guy.
What are you doing here?
I got locked in. The door was open, and all I wanted to do was have a little look-see. But as soon as I was inside, the guard came and locked the damn door. This is, somewhat embarrassing.
That's rough, buddy.
I'd be very grateful if it could just remain between you and me.
I understand that wasn't exactly something to be proud of.
I think I need a drink now.
See, he can just run in and out, but if I ran here and someone saw me, they get really mad. All right, well, I found Joe for you. I think it gives me a bunch of lock picks or something. I never talked to him after I let him go, so let's go take a look. See if I get anything good.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
All right, Lares, where the heck fire are you? You need your ring back. Oh, whatever.
You're one worker short?
Yes. His name is Monty. He's vanished into thin air. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere. I should never have paid him in advance.
I've heard that other people have gone missing too.
Just what I'm saying. That's where the evil starts. Farum the fisherman told me something similar. His buddy William is no longer around. I bet that the orcs are behind all this.
Alright. You asked for information about why the paladins are here before, so let's give them some information.
I know why the paladins are here.
Really? Tell me.
The paladins are here to get the magical ore from the Valley of Mines, not because they expect the orcs to attack the city. As soon as they've got the ore, they're going to return to the mainland.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
I will.
I've got some information about the orcs.
Let's hear it.
They're stuck in the Valley of Mines, and it looks like they're going to stay there. To be on the safe side, the paladins are guarding the pass.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
As to that orc outside of town?
Yes?
Don't worry about him. The city guard is going to take care of him.
We've already taken care of him, friend.
The way it looks, we have all the time in the world for building our ship.
Hey, Joe, get your drink.
Everything all right?
Thanks for setting me free.
All right, here's the very funny thief sign.
Hey, what do you know? We have mutual friends. In that case, let me express my gratitude for being rescued. Here, take these lockpicks. I'm sure you'll find them useful.
Indeed, I will, actually. Thank you. All right.
You already know what I think.
It's actually kind of funny seeing Paladin in plate armor sneaking around and picking locks on chests and pickpocketing. I mean, he may be a paladin of Enos, but he's still a scoundrel. Ain't nothing in the rule books that say a paladin can't be a scoundrel.
Hey, you!
Hey, you!
The Brothers of the Ring have sent me to you.
Good. I've been awaiting you.
Good.
I shall send you through the portal together with the other water mages. You are to track down the former Ore Baron Raven and find out why he has taken the citizens of Corinus. We here shall continue to try and deal with the threat posed by the bandits. Bring this letter to Satyrus. He will set your tasks from now on. May Adonis guide you.
Okay. I'm going to sleep to get daylight because the forest is pretty gnarly at night and can't see anything. I can see stuff, but it's probably not very pleasant on stream, so bring on the daylight. Stay closed. You're sleeping in my bed, Sarah. I have a room at the monastery, but I don't want to run all the way there just to sleep. Alright, it's time to do something I should have done when I first got to those ruins.
And it's going to get even worse. Don't tell this to anyone.
He'd better shut up.
An acrobatic fire magician. Very dangerous, very deadly. Okay, so this is what I should have done before. Hi Kronos, not gonna talk to you yet. I talked to all these guys, I believe. Who I didn't talk to, who I should have talked to. This fella right here. Nefarious.
Hey.
How's it going?
What are you doing here? This is certainly a surprise. I thought you had been killed.
Almost.
There was quite a fuss about you, you know that? I hardly recognize Satiras.
He has very sharp
beside
features.
Himself about that business back then.
What sort of portal is that?
We suspect that it leads to the Lost Valley, where the ancient culture must have had their city. But the stone behind the portal is made of massive rock, yards thick. Also, there are no signs of teleportation magic. Very mysterious.
Very.
Do you know how to activate it?
One of the missing ornaments seems to be a sort of magical key. We'll need it to get any further.
See, I should have talked to him and given him this ornament.
The ring-shaped hollow next to the portal.
I brought a part of the ornament.
Oh, that's terrific.
Do you have any idea where the other parts are?
According to the ancient inscriptions, it was broken into 4 pieces. And it looks as though the parts are still to be found on the island.
Nice.
With Merdarian's help, I have translated some of the inscriptions. There are hints as to where the remaining pieces are. Here, I've marked some of the places on this map.
I should have done this and got this map.
Pay attention to old structures. They might be somewhat deteriorated and no longer clearly recognizable.
I mean, I could have used them while I was out in the world, but,
rock,
you know.
Stone circle,
you know, might as well do it when I have the quest available instead of beforehand.
But what am I saying? You'll find it. Well, good luck.
Why was the ornament broken?
Fish for
Whoever did it wanted to
answers,
prevent the portal from ever being opened again. The longer I stare at the inscriptions, the more I realize that the priests of the ancient culture really were no fools.
No fools at all.
There was a good reason that they made the region back there inaccessible. We don't know what awaits us there, but it certainly isn't anything good.
Okay. So, this is the map he gave me. This is where the things are, and I ran right past the map. Okay, here we go. So I've been to all these places. And the one to the north there, that's in the tough territory. And I went there by my lonesome and struggled against those stinking goblins when this entire time I could have had Laz come with me and take care of those stinking goblins for me. I tell you, sometimes, you know, you make it harder for yourself. And that should have been a sign. I went that epic journey to sneak into town when I could have just did it the easy way. Turns out everything I'm doing is the hard way. Well, you know, some call it hard, I call it fun. It's always fun to go on an epic journey just to get 2 feet 2 feet in front of you instead of taking those 2 steps forward. Okay, so I'm going to go to Lobot's farm first. Then speak to Lares and see if he'll take me to wherever. I don't even know where the heck he is. He's supposed to be at the harbor there. He said as much. Maybe he's going to appear now that I got this mission.
And it's going to get even worse. That's not what my husband thinks.
Actually, I'm going to be right back. I got to grab some water and take a load off. I will be back in a few minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I took a moment to give the cat some scritches. Being cats are distracting me. Need to take a load off to get a drink, and all of a sudden this cat's just running my way, looking for scritches. One followed me to my room here. He still wants some, right, Frodo? Streaming here, you silly goof. Snot. I have nicknames for all my cats. And Frodo's here is Snot. She likes to rub her snot nose everywhere. Oh, I gotta take out this.
Well done.
All right.
One dirty
So much for
beast
you,
left.
filthy beast.
Well, no need to get nasty. It's just a wolf. Like it's a mutant or some such. Nice, cool, crisp water. Kevlorn, what's up, buddy? Kevlorn, you doing okay? You're kind of missing your clothes there.
Are you looking for something?
Is it that obvious? Yes, I have an assignment.
This game
from the
breaks
water
in the
mages
weirdest
to look
ways.
For some lost ornament.
That's convenient. I have the same assignment from Nefarious.
So you belong to the Ring of Water?
Yes.
I'm glad. Then I don't have to do this alone.
Have you already found an ornament?
I found the place where we should find one. This stone circle could be one of those structures that Nefarious described. Now, we just have to find the mechanism we're supposed to look for.
Alright, well. Put your arm on there, pal, because we might get into a fight. You don't know what's going to happen. Not wearing mine because we're too close to civilization. And secrecy is our greatest weapon. Or some such nonsense. I mean, how could they tell we're going to be part of like some secret society just by our armor? All they would say is, hey, that's pretty cool armor. Nothing happened.
I tried the mechanism. It doesn't do anything at all.
Then Lobart's farmers were right. They said that one of them had already played around with the stones here. A stone sentinel appeared out of nowhere and attacked them. The farmers called the militia. The militiamen called the paladins, who came and destroyed the monster. I've already searched the whole area. If there was an ornament here, the paladins have it now.
Then I'll go to them and demand
It
the
is
ornament
your armor back.
All right, I'm going to the city now. We'll meet again at Vatras's.
What happened to your armor though, buddy? I mean, I have my armor. I ain't get yours off your back or anything. Well, whatever. That's why you play Gothic, to see how in which ways you can break or which ways it breaks itself. Just part of the charm. It's called your jank for a reason. And I've said, I looked into it, not that I might play any of them anytime soon, but it does have a very active modding scene. And people made total conversions, like entire games worth of stuff. Like you get one on GOG and Steam there. Chronicles of Myrtana. Something starts with an A, but that's like a whole full game, and it's, as I said, a lot of sickos love this game. I count myself among them, but not on that level.
I don't know why.
I mean, I do think every once in a while, if I was a game developer, what kind of game would I make? I would make a Gothic game first, like a Gothic like. The second game I will try and make is a game like Metal Gear Solid, a good tactical stealth action game. So we won't have many of those.
I'm looking for a metal ornament. It should have been by the stone circle near Lobar's farm.
If you mean this thing here, we suspected that it might be a magical rune, but it turned out to be completely worthless. You can have it if you like. I have no use for it.
Thank you kindly, sir. Well, that was easy. Yeah, no, this game is really special.
I'd have done it differently.
It can't go on like this forever.
Wish there were more games like it.
There was no big deal.
I mean, there are a couple, but they're like sprite-based ones, and I'm not really huge on that kind of art style. But in like 3D games, like I mentioned Kingdom Come, but it's not quite the same, but it still has that power creep, which is always satisfying. But just being able to start as like a nobody and joining different guilds that kind of radically change things for just a little bit, just for not like saying it's huge. Like you saw how long the monastery thing was. It wasn't super long, but that was wholly unique. Like no other path would have that experience. Then throughout the rest of the game, there are quests that are specific to the faction you choose too, and the other factions can't get them.
Hey, you!
He'd better shut up.
Here's your aquamarine ring.
Good for you. I thought you'd lost it.
You gotta have some more faith in me, Lara. Someone can sell your ring.
Really? How interesting.
Can you
I'm
help
not a
me
piece of
get through
poo.
the thick woods in the east?
Okay, but what do you want to go there for?
Nefarious ordered me to find more ornaments. One of the places where I'm supposed to look is in the middle of the
I
woods.
should have did this the first
See, and
time
that's
around.
Still too dangerous for you alone, right? No problem. Let me know when you want to leave.
No time like the present.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
To the dense forest in the east.
Then let's go. Follow me.
And all these like fan games based off of Gothic 2 are all developed east of Germany, or Germany itself. It's the great unifier. The wiki itself is in Polish. Thank goodness for the translation add-ons for Florp. Oh, just a little tangent. Switch from Firefox to Florp if you like your privacy. For one, no, Firefox keeps laying off their developers, and two, they're kind of getting lax with what kind of information they're gonna keep private. So switch to Florp. It's essentially Firefox, but open source.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
But anyways, like the main wiki for this game's in Polish, so if it weren't for the add-ons, I wouldn't be able to read it. Then you know, the main like means of adding like mods and stuff to the game, that's Russian based, developed. Then I think the thing I'm using in order to play it in window mode, I think that was English developed for once. But yeah, like everything is like, oh, this was originally developed in Polish or Russian or Ukrainian, and it was now it has an English translation. Like English is not the first language these mods and fan-made games are developed in. Like that's the type of stuff, if you watch the YouTuber Warlocracy, I highly recommend it. It's supremely entertaining, and his videos are really good.
Have you thought about going into the woods?
This game and these fan-made games would appear on his channel.
Yes.
All right, my friend. Then follow me. This is going to be gross.
My thoughts exactly, Laris. But he does a lot. He reviews a lot of like major RPGs and all the Slavic like fan games that were built off of those engines. And geez, Lars, you gotta stop. So those type of games would be right at home on his channel. Like I said, if you haven't heard of him or haven't watched any of his videos, I highly recommend. I believe it's WARLOCKRACY. Oh, you son of a gun. Where the heck you come from, you undead monster? Oh.
Nothing there.
Yeah, no, like I can handle these things okay, but the skeletons hit like trucks. Plus the skeletons are poop, but normal skeletons, they will whoop you good. They will whoop your keister. Sorry, Laris, don't mind me. I'm just chomping away on this on my meat here. Okay, I have my apple. I'm ready to go. Okay, let me save it here. Okay, let's go, Laris. I know exactly where we need to go. And since I'm doing it in a later chapter, some of these things have respawned. Like that skeleton. I don't even know where that skeleton came from. That's I'm gonna go back that way, see what's up.
So much for you, filthy beast.
So it's just a mole rat. I mean, I guess it is kind of filthy, but it's definitely not filth. There's a lot worse ones out there. Okay. There's a reason why it comes with you here. You will find out. Oh, there it is. This one's kind of tricky because there's like a little, ball here. Hang on one sec. My cats are mucking about. Sorry about that. My cats were roughhousing. Two of them don't get along, and one of them is very, 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 very meek, so I had to break that junk up right fast. The meek one is Snot. I think she doesn't get along with the other ones, and part of the reason why she wants to keep me all to herself. It's like, ladies, please don't fight over me.
There. You should be able to do the rest by yourself. I'm headed back then.
Thanks, Laris. And indeed, I can do the rest by myself. But yeah, if I brought them with me, all these goblin skeletons and all this other rubbish wouldn't have been too much of a problem. I just run them into him, and he would just take care of it. Not the wogs, though. I tried that, and they're way too fast. They always run in packs, see? So he might occupy one, but the other one chase me around and cack me. Earthquake! Find the nearest doorway. Okay, why was there a skeleton over here? You have to explain this to me, game. Why was there a skeleton over here? That I've never seen that before. Weird. I didn't think there were skeletons over here. I guess that's new to me. Okay, well, I'll go cack them then. Again. Yeah, I didn't do it properly. Here we go. No problemo. Yeah, never saw it. That wasn't in my last game. No two games are alike, it seems. No, they kind of maybe it's because I'm a mage, or maybe I just forgot I cacked them in my paladin, or haven't ran this way in several chapters. I don't know. Still, it was a pleasant surprise, though. A painful one, but pleasant nonetheless. So, there's one more berry I haven't gotten, but there's a reason for that. Going this way, the way we just went with Lares, is relatively safe. If you follow the path, you'll be okay. Let me just run around here to give you a little tour guide. Okay. You can run up to this point. Now, going towards the way I'm facing is death. As you can see, there's 2 wogs there. Now, if I follow this road, you'll come across more wogs and orcs. And not just orc warriors, which are tough on their own. At least at this level. That guy right there? Where is he? Orc elite. Those guys are nasty business. If I could, I would lead that elite to Lares. But something tells me if he cacks it, I won't get the XP. And that's 400 XP, so no, I'm not going to waste that. I will eventually be able to cack them, no problem. But yeah, those guys are nasty. Nasty business. So if you think you could take down an orc that's the size of Cincinnati with a weapon the size of New Jersey and armored like he's from Berserk, you're in for a rude awakening. Because they are tough. They're not the penultimate enemy. I think those are the dragon snappers, but they're pretty up there. If you take down, oh yeah, I gotta change out of this. If you can take down a dragon snapper or a orc elite, then you're pretty high up there. They're still pretty dangerous if you're not paying attention, because they do hit like trucks regardless of how much armor you have. But if you could take them down, then you're doing all right. You're doing all right. Wogs too. I would place those on the dragon snappers, but mostly because they always run around in packs of like 10 million. Cold, crisp water. Did I take care of the I did. Okay. Just so anyone doesn't remember, I did get the bow I'm currently using from this chest right here, and there were a bunch of lizards. See, regular lizards didn't do this. I believe this is a dragon attack, because everything's on fire. And I believe there are no goodies this... Oh. Sound bug. Sorry about that. There is a fan patch called Union that fixed up a lot of the issues, but I can't get it to run properly. Like, I can't alt-tab out of it or run it with OBS without issues, so that's why I'm not using it. I wish I could, though, because it solves the menu music blasting well into the game, but if I can't use borderless window and alt-tab out of it without causing issues, then no bueno. If I was playing by myself, that'd probably be a good mod to use.
Nothing to be had there.
So we'll what time is it? I'm gonna still go for a little bit longer. So today we'll probably get into the DLC area and play around in there for a tad bit. But yeah, that's next stream, which is tomorrow. I did that twice in a row. I normally don't do that. Gothic 2 is probably the first one since I started streaming, but the reason why I did that is I knew I was going to get to the DLC area, and that's a really fun one to show off, and I really wanted to do that one on stream. Then I'll probably only play this once next week. Keep variety going, because I still have other games I want to play. Freaking Resident Evil 4 needs to be completed. I'm close to the end there. I'm actually close to a set piece in that game that I'm wondering if it'll destroy my stream or not. So I'll have to find out. I miss dropping frames. No, again. Okay, good. All right, I gotta be careful with this one. My delicious, crunchy mushrooms. $25 apples gets you 1 strength. Right, Frodo? Got a cat in my lap, so if you hear my mic get moved, it's because a cat's rubbing against it. Okay, here we go. Star Trek time.
One less monster around.
That's how you deal with those things.
These farmers have some big gonads, man. If I saw a stone sentinel like that, I would fecal my pants, then I would run away. These guys, though, they just run straight forward. They don't care. Like, you know, this stuff's not phased me at all. Some delicious sheep sausage. Nom, nom, nom. What's this? King Sorrel. Come across a bunch more of those, though. Hey, Frodo, you attacking me? Enjoying my lap? Alright, oh yeah, I have that mission to give that message to that one dude. And so I shall give that message to that one dude. The fire magician that Fatras gave me. We'll drop that off, then drop these ornaments off, then what we got here? Snap his claws, reach message for evidence, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, then I am heading to the DLC area. It's about roughly 3/4 the size of this landmass. It's a bit more varied though. Oh yeah, this guy's still just chilling here.
Well done. One dirty beast left.
Thanks, Inez. You didn't have to cheer me from afar, but you know, thanks all the same. I believe the only thing I have left to get from these in those shrines is 20 MP mana, I should say. So I got all the strength and dexterity, or at least a good chunk of both of those when I was guildless. Magicians can only get mana. Guildless can get strength, dexterity, and mana. Same goes with paladins. They can get strength and mana, and mercenaries get strength and dexterity, but they can get 20 strength. And Magicians could get 20
Hey, you!
mana.
I carry a message from Vatras.
What is this message?
It's a letter. Here.
Good. You can tell Vatras that I have received the message. Take these potions as a reward for your service. They will surely be of use to you.
Thanks, pal.
Show me your wares.
I'll take all those. The light wounds. I'll get a free one of those, and I don't really need it right now. By the time I get it, I will need it, but right now, though, nay. Those will drop funny. Actually, I'll take sleep as well. Small lightning. Okay.
May Innos watch over you always.
Thank you. All right, we cleared up all the rubbish, the loose ends for this stuff. Time to head to the DLC area. The expansion area. It's gonna be something else. I mean, I'm not exactly starting from the bottom, but I will be pretty close to the bottom. Especially since I'm a non-casting fire magician. But by the time I leave this area, I will have enough mana to start casting things regularly. Alright, what am I doing? Oh yeah, different armor. Definitely need that weapon defense more than everything else. Kronos. He sells things, but you always actually.
Hey.
Hey.
Can you sell me some equipment?
Tell me what you need.
Alright, well, Ice Lance is very good, so I'm going to buy one of those now. Let's get this stuff out of the way so I remember. I forget what else was good. But, you know, Ice Lance is very good.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
Once we're over there, I'll be at your disposal.
Alright, well, I'm going to go to Cyrus and give him this message, and he's going to probably respond with be absolutely incredulity.
Hey,
talk to
you.
Riordan first, though.
Vatras gave me this amulet of the Searching Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Ah, a rare artifact. You can use it to train the Will-o'-the-Wisp. Do you know that?
Can you help me with that?
Gladly. I've worked with this sort of magic for a long time.
Now.
Show me how to train.
I'm not going to spend anything now, but...
What should your Will-o'-the-Wisp search for?
Let's see. Kings, whatever. Long range weapons and ammo. No. See, this is junk. Now, if I could train it, let's search for stone tablets. Heck yeah. My friend. Please. But, alas, you can't. At least not yet. I want to see if I can in a little bit.
Can you teach me anything about magic?
So that you can once again interfere with the magical structure? No. I have no time for such games.
What sort of strange earthquakes are those?
That is one of the puzzles I am trying to solve. The structure of magic is being disturbed somewhere behind these mountains. Quite obviously, someone is trying with all of his might to break a powerful magic. I fear it will not be long before the entire island is plagued by these tremors.
I asked that, but I just want to get some... get reaffirmed on what I New.
I belong to the Ring of Water now.
As I see, you wear the armor of our members.
I'm also wearing
and
the ring.
I see in your eyes that you speak the truth. Very well. I shall accept your entrance into our ranks. But bear in mind that this comes with a great responsibility, and I hope for your sake that you'll do it justice.
I'll try.
I am supposed to find the lost parts of the ornament for Nefarious.
What? That's unbelievable. You're involved again?
Don't worry, I'll bring the things here. Hey!
I guess I give it to him when we're at the portal. Okay. Alright then, let's go get this portal repaired. Now we go to the expansion area. Ah, called expansion this time. Heck yes. Nietzsche's healing. Until I don't, so best not to celebrate yet. Ugh. What's up, Nefarious? Hey. What's up? Here you go.
About the missing ornaments.
Easy money.
I found them.
Oh, that's terrific. Now I have them all. Now all we have to do is put them together. We will have to use our combined powers to fit the piece back into a ring. Here, I can give you some gold coins for your trouble.
Always like gold.
Follow me.
I shall follow you. Let's go. Now this is going to be a long trek because you do have to follow him. You'll soon find that mages are kind of like Ents. I mean, they talk faster and get to the point obviously faster. But when it comes to moving around, they like to walk. They tend not to run. Alright, so I only ran for a second. One thing I don't like games, not all of them do this, and I think they're getting better about it, is that if you have to follow an NPC, your walk speeds should match. Your run speeds should match. So it's like, oh, come walk with me. And you're walking with them, and you're either too slow or too fast. So there's a lot of stop and go. Just have their walk speed see the same. That way you can avoid that sort of nonsense. When I played Yakuza 0 for the first time, excellent game by the way, I highly recommend it. You can hold down a button and you just walk together. I was like, holy moly, this is wicked good. Heck yes. Someone solved it. But yeah,
There. And now, step aside.
Let's watch a firework display. I'll just watch them do this for a minute while I take a sip. I just walk right up and they'll give it to me. Oh, it's really loud.
Hey, you!
Oh, okay, I gotta run away. That's way too loud. That's way too loud. Okay. Actually, I will turn that down for OBS. I don't know if I'm going up to where it'll be. Like that's actually, this could be super duper quiet for a moment.
Fragments, you should also set them into the portal. Go to Satyrus and let him give you the reassembled ring. Hopefully, the portal will then open.
Okay, good. All right. Let me just set this down just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that was as I said, the audio mixing is a bit wonky.
Hey. Give me the ring. I shall open the portal.
Good. As a new member, you should be granted this honor. However, I'm still waiting for a message from Vatras. Until I receive it, We cannot go.
Way ahead of you.
I have a message from Vatras for you.
Very interesting. All right, here, take the ring. We shall gather at the portal and wait for you. If Nefarious is right, the portal will open as soon as you insert the ring there.
Oh, sorry about that, itchy nose. Oh, okay. Once I install this, put the ring in the slot, the thing will open, then onward to lands unknown. Well, there'll be a lot of chit-chatting just to get up to speed about things and get a bunch of new quests. Then exploration abound. What time is it? Won't be a ton of exploration because I do wanna actually watch a film tonight, but probably. Whoa! Cover. Probably will go a bit later tomorrow night. Actually, this is kind of later than I usually stream, but that's fine. No, I'm not saying like, oh, I might stop soon. I probably actually end up going for another 45 minutes. All right, here we go, folks. Let me save it just in case this like blows up my game, because you never know with this game. Okay, here we go. Oh, when I finished on my single player campaign, my off stream one, which is, I mean, I wasn't paying attention, so I spent like 5 minutes trying to find this stinking little thingy here. I didn't even noticed at first, like, where the heck's the button? So I was looking at the bottom of the stairs behind this wall here, you know, on those pillars. And I find this like weird thing. It's like, what the heck is this? Is this it? Then, lo and behold. So the moral of the story is, kids, pay a little bit of attention. And that was off stream too, and I had streamer brain rot then. Oh, it's a Stargate. SG-1. Oh, that's a great show, by the way. Man, SG-1 was so dang good. I mean, I didn't care for 9 and 10, season 9 and 10, but 8 ends so perfectly, like, you could stop watching there, but that whole show was so good. It was such a fun, like, sci-fi romp. It became a bit too much sci-fi with, like, space battles and junk towards the end. It was still entertaining, don't get me wrong, but I liked it, like low-tech humans versus high-tech Goa'uld and whatnot, so that stuff was a lot more fun and interesting to me, but it was still entertaining. Like, it wasn't like it came out of nowhere. There was, like, a natural progression of, like, human technology, because we've been reverse engineering and we had allies sharing tech and stuff, but yeah, those first handful of seasons where we hadn't got to that point yet were really, really good. And it was still really good after the fact. It was just kind of a different show. Okay. Welcome to Lands Unknown. Gold. Dagger. Gold. 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 I have a little notepad here. That was taking notes. My offline stream. Just to, you know, make sure I did things in the proper order of things on stream. Because there are some bonuses you can get in the expansion that, while you can use LP to make up the difference, if you do things in a proper order, things, you can get all that for free. Okay, so these are inert right now, but there's something later on. If you do something, they come to life. But what you can do instead of doing that nonsense, you save it, you pull out your sword, you walk forward just a little bit, then do this. No problemo. They're very flat too, which I like. The design of these things is really cool. I like them. Man, that was tough. I almost got cacked there, folks. Mackerel. Papa Pichu. Alright, I chomp on Digger's meat. Digger meat. That's such a good name for a mushroom. Because if you're digging in a mine and you don't have access to meat, well, you eat the mushrooms. And, you know, the diggers are in the ones digging, so Digger's meat. Very clever. At least I thought so. I don't know. Your knowledge may vary. You might think it's a silly nonsense name. A skelly bone. Old stone tablet. I'm not determined until I get 20 of them. How many do I have now? We'll find out. Eight. Need 12 more. I might try find those offline. I remember scouring the map for them because I'm not really paying attention to which ones I pick up. So maybe that be the one thing I do off stream. Maybe. But, you know, it's the way I have the wilderness set up now is that I still have to go through it and fight things. So it would just be worth it for that. And it's like having good yaps. Okay, let's continue onward. Where are the water mages? Why aren't they showing up? Hey, how did they get ahead of me? Well, let's find out.
Adanos be thanked. You are finally here. We thought you would not show up again.
What? How are you already here?
You went through the portal and we followed you. It did not take long before we arrived here. However, you were not there. We have been here for several days.
What? Several days? How can that be?
After we could not find you anywhere, Nefarious sought to ascertain what might have gone wrong. He seemed to be thoroughly baffled until now. Well, now you are here and can begin your work.
What happened in the meantime? I'm drinking right now. Here we go.
What happened in the meantime?
We have collected many new insights. The earthquakes do indeed appear to be stronger here. We are not very far from their center now. The builders of these old structures erected a city here in their day. So much we can already say. However, for some reason their culture came to an end. But so far, we can only speculate as to why.
What about Raven?
In his letter, Raven spoke of a temple, and that he was trying to get inside. We are unanimously of the opinion that it is a temple of Adanos that Raven seeks to desecrate. The earthquakes are obviously the result of unholy incantations, which keep colliding with a powerful spell. The gates of the temple are magically sealed, and this is the very magic that makes the stone sentinels arise. The temple is defending itself. We must stop Raven before he can penetrate into the Holy of Holies.
The Holy of Holies?
What does Raven want in the temple?
We only know that it has to do with a powerful artifact that is somehow connected to Adanos and Beliar.
That artifact is really good.
Not up to anything
Some
good.
fans don't care for it. Some people say it makes the game a bit too easy. And it kind of does if you use the sword version. But we're not using the sword version. Mages get a rune. It is a weapon, by the way, so I will spoil that, but I won't spoil anything else. But it is a very cool thing. Very cool.
Raven is only a former Ore Baron, not a magician. How can he carry out an invocation like that?
Perhaps
that's to say he's kind of like a
himself,
chump.
but rather a renegade magician in his pay. One way or another, we must avert the evil.
What happens next?
We shall remain here and continue studying the ancient culture. The old scripts of the builders conceal a great many secrets which we must reveal, if we want to understand what happened here back then. Meanwhile, you must do a few things for us.
What should I do?
You must find Raven and prevent him from desecrating the Temple of Adanos.
Obviously.
You mean I should kill him?
If that is the only way to stop him, then in Adanos' name, yes.
Yes.
On your way, collect all the ancient relics and inscriptions of the builders you can find and bring them to us. We must know more about these people and their demise. Only when we see through Raven's plans can we thwart them. Furthermore, you must find a way to free the slaves.
Is that all? I could do that left-handed.
I know that is much to ask. Regard it as a chance to regain my trust.
Have you found a trace of the missing people?
Only yesterday we found the body of a fisherman. He was lying under one of the ruins to the east. It looks as though the fisherman was from Corinus.
Oh,
you should look into this.
William.
I'll get going then.
One more thing. Raven has gathered a large number of bandits about him. In your absence, we have fetched another member of the Ring of Water here. We sent him into the swamp. He did not come back. We suspect that the bandits attack everyone who does not look as they do. So, acquire some of the bandits' armor. That is the only way you'll get close to them without being attacked right away.
Alright, well. We got marching orders. Now let's go talk with everyone else because they also have things for us to do. How about you, Kronos?
Nice to see you. We feared the worst.
It wasn't all that bad. How's it going?
This is a very dangerous region here. Some of the animals in the area have never been seen by anyone before us. Close by, there is a large swamp that managed to grow for several hundred years without anyone noticing.
Neat.
Not a day goes by that we aren't attacked by beasts from the swamp. I advise you to be careful if you go for a stroll here.
Is there anything new about the Stone Sentinels?
We have already managed to eliminate some of them. They stand there, paralyzed like pillars of salt, and don't budge. But appearances deceive. If you get too close, they'll attack you. There's no doubt that the source of their power can be found here somewhere.
Let's deal.
I mean, I suppose if you were doing like a conventional, well, I need that map. Like a conventional like mage character, these would be pretty good. These wands. I do think. I see. I can't use them because I don't have the strength. But I think they're like maybe ranged weapons. Question mark? Oh, runes? Yes, please give me those. But I don't know. I have not used two-hand swords or weapons on the mage since I first played the game when it came out. Or, I mean, I should say the vanilla version, so I have not used two-hand swords. And these things were obviously not in the game, so I really don't know how they work.
I'm tremendously relieved to see that you have arrived here unscathed.
Thank you.
How is it that you arrived here before me?
We traveled through a curious dimension. Who knows what?
Now, maybe someday I'll make a traditional mage and not do this dexterity nonsense.
We came here directly. It obviously works quite well. Of course.
But pickpocketing is just so much fun, though.
That it could be
That's
otherwise.
all right. You know, those dexterity weapons are really good, but you know, whatever. You can play. That's the fun thing about this game. You can play however you want. Like, I doubt people like mage guys will see what I've been doing with dexterity. They're like, what the heck you doing, dude? Your magic's gonna be crap until later on. I'm like, yep, unfortunately, that's how it is. That's how it be.
Can you impart your knowledge of magic to me?
I can instruct you in the creation of runes, and Kronos can sell you the formulas for them. He always has his rune books with him.
Yeah, nice. As a paladin, I couldn't ask for that.
The trip through this portal is safe?
I haven't had any reservations so far.
What have you done here up to now?
I'm studying the history of the builders, and I'm trying to understand why they closed the portal. It looks very much as though they wanted to hide the sunken city from the rest of the world. Terrible things happened here many years ago. They were seized by something awful. There was a dreadful
Something
civil
awful?
war shortly before the downfall of the city.
Yeah, I know the forums
If
are pretty
their records
bad
can be
sometimes,
believed,
but you
the
know,
streets
I don't
were in
think
flames,
they have the
and a
power to
flood which
seize
devoured
anyone.
everything ultimately sealed the fate of the builders.
You know, I don't
The few
think the
who
person they
survived
seized
the
would want to
inferno
spend $10.
closed this part of
So,
the
you know,
island
who
in the
knows?
hope of locking up the chaos.
Did you say that there was a flood?
Adanos himself appeared to them to end the madness. He razed the city to the ground.
What made the builders so agitated?
One of their own devoted himself to evil. He was a great
I
commander
do appreciate that
named
the gods in this world are
returning from a
actual
successful
tangible
battle
beings,
outside the protecting
but they have
walls of
enough
the
weird
city.
like mysticism
He
to them that
brought
it
the
makes you
evil
kind of
with him.
wonder if they are
All
actually
of his
real.
followers fell
but
to the
it's
madness
cool.
a short time later.
The only
and
time I
began to
thought
battle
this
with
was like
common folk.
the
The
creation
civil
myth
war
of the
that
world
followed
of any
produced
fantasy setting was
everything to
really
rubble.
awesome was the PS2 game, The Summoner. Because the creation myth of that game is directly tied into the story. And you learn all these fables. I only talked to him before I...
And we fools have reopened the portal.
I'm not happy about that either, believe you me. But what choice did we have? If we cannot
No
stop what is
choice at
happening
all.
here, then Corinthus will suffer
But you learn
exactly
about,
the
you hear
same
tales
fate that
about like
once
these
befell the
gods or
builders of
godlike
this ancient
beings
city.
doing things like, oh well, you know, so and so did this, he fell in love, but they were slain, and the island was built upon his bones, and stuff like that. And that's
What
like
do you
that's
think
like
we
a
will
really
find
bad
here?
memorization
can
of a
only
story that you
speculate about
actually
that.
hear in the Summoner.
You should talk to
But
Satyrus. He has
your
a certain
quest takes
idea.
you underneath the an island, like this cloister of like monks live, like preservers of knowledge, and once they take a vow they can never leave the island. Anyways, you go there and you're trying to find a ring, a summoning ring, because as a summoner, your character's a summoner, they can summon beings through these magic rings. And when you get down into the catacombs, you keep going further into the depths of this island, you find a massive skeleton. It's like, oh, well, these myths aren't really myths. They're actually historical.
The trip through this portal is safe?
Oh, I asked that. Or like historical accounts with like a bunch of flavor thrown around it. So this makes you realize, oh, well, maybe all these other creation myths have merit. They're actually real. Then as it turns out, they are real. It's really, really cool. If there was a game that never needed of a remake, it would be The Summoner. The combat in that game is it's timing based, and you can like have a set up combos. So if you hit once, you like get the hit down, you time it right, then you can do another hit. Like it's you press down, you do a second hit for less damage. Then when you do that, when you can hit left, so the hit restores a little bit of your health. And you can assign these things to any face button. I'm just using them as examples, but it was a really cool game and an amazing setting. Like you learn about like this kingdom, this floating kingdom made of like glass, like sky glass, like magical glass essentially. It's like, oh, that's a cute little fable. Then you go around the world and you find shards of glass. It's like, okay, so it was real. So it's like learning, like, say in this world you learn like all these like urban myths and whatnot, these cryptids, and it's like learning of those and finding out, oh, it's actually real. Like it's just has that like sense of wonderment to it that I think a lot of games don't have. It's like a small little thing, but it's one of those cool things, because a lot of these games, and this is not poo-poo against them, by the way, but a lot of these games, like it's like, yes, these gods are real, they exist, and this is what they're like, but there's no like myths around them or like their deeds. Like in the Elder Scrolls games, you know Talos existed. He was a person. These are historical accounts. All these other accounts, the dragons are real. All these gods are real. And same thing with D&D, but imagine if you learned all these things as like tales, like tall tales, like forgotten. Like there was a universal truth that there was absolute irrefutable fact that these beings existed, but that was forgotten, and you only learn it through tall tales. Then you explore these areas where these tall tales have supposedly happened, and oh, lo and behold, that they actually did happen. But in other settings, like that truth, that universal truth, was never forgotten. So you know for a fact that all these gods and beings and whatnot exist. Like, you just point out, yep, you pray to this guy, you get your bonuses. Or the demon, so yeah, just, you know, one ravaged the countryside last week and a band of adventurers put it down. It turns out a necromancer that worships this other god summoned it because he wanted power. And what better way to do it is offer his soul to the blood war, you know, just... It's great stuff, don't get me wrong, but there's no mystery behind it.
How's it going?
Listen, curious, don't you think? These teleporter stones don't appear to function, and
it's
yet
just a some fun little thing I like seeing in games. Although they aren't active, the summoner does all that really, really well.
In them, nevertheless,
it's a really great game. I mean, it's very dated gameplay wise, but the world it creates, it's just, the setting is really, really, really well done. It's very well thought out. They put time and thought into it. It's not just like
I just need proof for my
a collection of
cliches. I had a
cliches.
feeling days ago that I had seen this sort of construction somewhere before.
The characters are really good too, and there's a lot more going on with them.
Damn large amount of magical energy to get them back into service.
Their appears.
What could provide enough magical energy?
I can only think of one thing. A magical focus. I mean, one of the 5 focus stones that were used to create the magical barrier in the Valley of the Mines. As far as I know, you had to get them back for us a while ago.
Yes, I can remember.
Now it's from the first game.
Where are the focus stones now?
They were entrusted to me. I am supposed to keep them safe until we find another use for them.
You still alive?
The way it looks, the time is ripe
I should ask this earlier. How are the levels going? Doing, I should say. They alright? Like, is the game okay? Because I did turn it down for when that explosion junk was happening.
You said you need proof for your suspicion.
A magical focus should be connected to these stones, but I don't know where.
Where have you seen these teleporter stones before?
You were in the penal colony too. Didn't you ever notice those stones? I am quite sure that they still can be found there today.
Yeah, I remember the teleporter stones. I'm just asking for the sake of the viewer.
How do these teleporter
I understand
stones
your
get their power?
incredulity that
the builders were a very highly developed people.
I didn't play the
properties of
first
magic
game,
that
fellas, so
we
you
have
have to
never
excuse
seen.
these
A network
inane
of
questions.
teleporter stones was built so the builders could move quickly from one place in the city to another. The stones here obviously form a kind of center.
I've heard enough.
This is the quick. This is basically the quick, the fast travel systems.
Can you teach me your magic skills?
I can show you how to increase your magic power.
Give me a focus stone. I will try to get the teleporters to work.
All right, but be careful with it. You hear? Satyrus will have my head if we lose them.
Oh, sorry, I keep hitting this mic. Alright, let's go. So that pedestal we passed with those stone guardians, that's where we're gonna place this focus. And if we can defeat those guardians ahead of time, once we put the focus in the pedestal, they would attack us. What are you doing here? How'd you get in here, you giant rats?
Nothing to be had there.
Pieces of filth. Maybe to gain the skills of mistakes. I can't help but add sound effects to it. So here we go. Just put the focus in. Now I go in again to get a little extra XP?
I've activated one of the teleporter
Look at
stones.
that day
I can
XP,
see
my
that.
friend.
So
Thank
I
you.
was right.
Yep.
I have talked to the others about it. We want you to try to activate all the teleporter stones.
Can do.
It would
I
be
know
a great
exactly where
help
they
in our
are.
investigations if we could move quickly from one part of the city to another. Here is another focus stone.
Thank you.
Activate them all if you can.
I'll try.
Alright. Who haven't I talked to yet?
Did you expect this here?
Not at all. I'm awestruck at how large the city must have been. Most of the buildings were buried under stone and earth, but the ruins that have survived the ages are spread all over the land. There must have been thousands living here.
What will I find out there?
In the east, there's a large fortress.
Man,
and
I
a
really wish I can
gigantic
get those
swamp. As far
robes.
as we can judge from here, the bandits have taken refuge there. If I were
Like
you,
I
I
said
wouldn't
earlier,
go down
like
there. They've set up many outposts and guards.
belly
You'd better avoid the
magicians are
swamp
just,
until you have more
you know,
experience,
this is
or
the
find a
exception
way
to
to
the
go
rule,
around
but
the
they're
bandits.
just a bit too...
In the west, we have discovered some pirates.
bit too evil.
I'm not sure, but I believe they have also discovered us.
Fire
They
mages
don't
have
seem
sticks
too
up their
perturbed by our
bums.
presence, though.
Admiral's mages are just nice and chill. They would use dark and light and fire magic, no problem. They don't care. They're all about the balance.
Tell me more about the area.
What do you want to know?
What is in the north?
If the records of the builders are believed, then you'll find a large valley encircled by cliffs. Drought and desert sand dominate the landscape there.
What will I find if I go to the south?
The land in the south is very rugged. You'll find serpentine paths, waterfalls, and ruins carved out of the rock there.
What was in the east again?
The Great Swamp. The area is very dangerous. Not only are the bandits lurking there, but also extremely dangerous
This is
animals.
actually kind of like
You should be careful.
signposting that you normally don't find in this game, in this series, is that they're not wrong. It's very dangerous over there. And you don't want the bandits to attack you. Well, for one, I'm not sure if they're like deadly. I mean, they are deadly, but I'm not sure if it would break anything, because when you get that armor, you're basically going to a whole new like ecosystem, a new hierarchy to overcome. There's lots of good quests and characters to be found there.
Were you ever in the west?
No, but the coast must be there somewhere. That's probably where the pirates have their camp. To the east, not far from here, we found the body of a fisherman.
I'm gonna go to
You
that
should take a look at
fisherman
it.
first.
Where were the bandits again?
They have a sort of fortress with many outposts in the east. To get to them, you'll have to cross the large swamp.
Where did you see the pirates?
They were running around not too far to the west of here. I think they were hunting.
Can you teach me your skills?
I can instruct you in the art of alchemy, and I can show you how to teach your will-o'-the-wisp to search for objects.
Teach me the art of brewing potions.
And what do you want to brew?
I don't remember what the heck the stinking thing was.
Show me how to train my will-o'-the-wisp.
What should
Those
your
are very vague
will-o'-the-wisp
statement. I have
search
to
for?
figure out what the name of the potion that increases my maximum mana is called before I ask him to teach me anything. Let's see, I have one in my inventory. Just ignore it. Just ignore how I got it. Don't worry about it. Essence of Spirit. Okay. I will learn to make those, but it's not a priority. Oh wow, Cyrus, you're actually booking it. Nice. Very rare is it you see a mage run around.
Hey.
Hey.
Any new findings?
The builders of these ruins fascinate me. It is just too bad that their language is as dead as they are. Even their mighty rituals and summonings could not save them.
Summonings?
The builders had a strong connection to the spirit world.
To the spirit world.
If I have understood correctly, They believed they were in constant contact with their ancestors. They held regular summonings and rituals to ask the spirits for advice or to gain enlightenment.
The undead that I know never had much to say.
The builders did not create soulless undead such as zombies or other evil creatures. These spirits were the souls of great warriors, priests, and rulers. So far, I have no doubt that they really exist.
How did these spirit summonings work?
The guardians of the dead had their special formulas they used to pacify the spirits. The descriptions I could find here, however, are in part very confusing. Only rarely do I get a clear answer to my questions.
If I see a spirit, I'll let you know.
Yes, I insist on it.
Sorry about this camera angle. I actually only move to do it the other way. Don't need that setting sun blasting in my viewers' eyeballs. I apologize for that. You just never know with this game's cinematography. And I'm air quoting that word, cinematography.
Teach me that language.
You already know the language of the peasants. The language of the warriors is somewhat harder. Texts written in the language of the warriors mostly deal with weapons and war. You will learn some useful things there.
Learn me how to swing a stick.
Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builders are no longer an unsolvable mystery for you.
Okay, that's all I'm learning from this from now on. I gotta focus on my mana. Alright.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Let's deal.
Okay, so I think I talked about this before, but I'll just reiterate. Merchants equip the weapons that they want to sell, which is weird. Don't ask me why. Don't ask. But if you sell them a more powerful weapon, they will equip that. Like this guy has the typhoon water match, but if I sell him, I don't think any of these will equip. Actually, this one he will. He's gonna equip that hammer I just sold him. So you need to keep the pickaxe around. Always have one pickaxe for the expansion. You will need one.
Wait a minute.
I think it's gonna change as soon as I exit out of this one. Okay. Okay, not yet. Maybe when I sleep. But yeah, that's what they do. It's kind of annoying actually, because they go, oh, he has a weapon I want to use. Like Martin, when I bought the Master Sword here. If I didn't buy it immediately and I went to bed and came back, he would have it equipped. So I'm like, oh well, there goes my opportunity to get that sword until Act 3. So you have to be very, very, very careful. So save it before you talk to a vendor that may have a weapon you want.
I want to increase my magic power.
I'm going to be spending a lot of LP on this. So good practice. Actually, let me use it one more time.
I want to increase my magic power.
Let's do this then. 1. Okay. So train your skill up to 29. Then when you train it 5 more times, you get 5 plus 5 for 5 LP. It'll be 5 LP. Then when you go to train again, it'll be 10 for 5. So once you could cross that threshold with any amount, and it'll still be the amount you cross it with, which in this case will be 5. So 5 LP. So ending up on 34 is the way to do things. Maximize your savings. It's like having a coupon. Why am I stealing all this stuff? I don't know. I don't even eat this junk. Alright, well, I'm going to rest here because I don't want to go out into the world at night. Alright, well, I'm just going to explore this one little area here. Then I'm going to call it there. Just so you can see, there's a couple new enemy types here we can find. Yes, it's like, as always, just, you know, jump up things, look in corners. You might find goodies. Like an healing herb. Now, you'll find more than that. But yeah, always check the corners. Because this game does oftentimes reward exploration with some goodies. Pick up all the dark mushrooms. All of them. Because even mercenaries will benefit from having some mana to cast spell scrolls from. A bolt. Ooh. Oh, goodness gracious. Some year I will not hit this mic stand anymore. Try my best, folks. I try my best. I know blood flies, I need that stuff for a quest. I'm not gonna go out of my way to avoid them all that much, but I still want to just avoid killing them, cacking them at the moment. But that will soon change. That will soon change. So, blood flies, best beware. You'll be safe no longer. See, Lizard, this is why you fail. Because I have the tactical advantage here. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Leveled up too. Nice. Oh, gotta go spend that on mana. Oh no, don't you dare game. Okay, phew. I'll actually save it before I do anything else. You take my advice. ABS, always be saving. Alright, what we got here? This is poor William, the fisherman's friend. Sorry, pal, I came too late. Alright, what was this message he got there? Fisherman William. William, when the mood is full, the watch will be distracted. Sneak out, but be careful. If you follow the log road, you can leave the swamp. The pirate camp is on the other side of the valley, far to the west. From there, it should be easy to get away with the boat. Unfortunately, he did not make it. And there's no boat to be had with the pirates. Spoilers. But he could have been a pirate guy. Because believe it or not, for a bunch of buccaneers, you'd think they'd be like kind of monstrous. Oh, I hate those things. Those are like deadlier snappers, but hey, I'll try fighting one. I'm gonna get cacked. You wait and see. Did I say cacked? I mean totally whoop their butts.
Nothing to plunder.
Yeah, boy. And if I said no problem, I'll take them down. I will get cacked. So this expansion introduced some fun thing. This right here, the Bring the Healers. We are 3 brothers from the same cast. Together we are stronger. So there's 2 rings of healers and 1 amulet. If you weld them all together, you get additional bonuses. It's really rad. Very cool. And I can use more HP. 20 HP is nothing to sneeze at. So I'm just going to explore the rings here. This little ruins, then call it there. But then we could see some of the new enemy types. That was a new one. That was like a different kind of snapper. A bit harder. There's a lot of enemy types like that in this expansion. It's like, oh, it's just the equivalent of the base game, but harder. On the plus side of it being harder, it gives them more experience when you cack it. So it's worth fighting. As I said earlier, there are parts of this expansion that I'm not quite ready for. I'm not a strength build, so I can't brute force my way through fights. So I will be doing no small mountain contest. It's gonna be quite a bit, but it's not gonna be all of it. I'll come back when I'm more, probably in the next chapter when I'm further powerful in the arcane arts. I'd be careful, because, you know, I could fall from great distances, but I don't want to test the theory that gravity won't kill me all that much. Ugh. All that much anymore. I need to finish that sentence to make it so it sounds nice and complete. Pardon me. Excusez-moi. Let's jump. Jump. We got mantises. No giant spiders, thankfully, but we have giant mantis. Honestly, they should just replace, like, giant spiders with, like, something else, like giant mantis or giant fleas or giants or something or other. Spiders are just too creepy crawly. As long as they don't replace them with centipedes, which are infinitely worse. Just too many dang legs. These are like the crawler, like the equivalent would be the raiders, the field raiders. I only fight one melee. I want to see how tough they are with melee. Yeah. You don't have to learn any trophies to tear off their heads. As far as I know, they don't serve any purpose other than to sell for cash monies. I guess it's a market out there for mantis heads. You know, maybe they're pretty good in the stew, or, you know, they could haul them out and have hold your beer in or something or other. There's also treasure to be found. But that was a lucky guess. This is why you have a pickaxe handy. And for other reasons we'll soon find out, but this is one of them.
I think I've found something.
A stone tablet and a golden chalice. Of the two, that tablet's worth a lot more. Yeah, definitely gotta stop after this. I'm like eating my words over here.
Nothing to be had there.
In that way, yeah. And my cat wants kibble, so she's clawing at my arm. You clawing at my arm, cat, you'll get your goodies. You'll need to make holes in my arm. Scratching all the paint off. That takes a while to heal. And by heal, I mean dry. So I have to paint it again, then it takes 6,000 years. You ever try to paint tin, Frodo? No? I thought not. Don't you squeak at me. You said you can stretch. You're not allowed to stretch. Alright, so next time we will be going to the pirates camp. And for, as I said before, they're a very rowdy, decent bunch. You know, their claims of cruelty have been greatly exaggerated. Tales of their cruelty, greatly exaggerated. A piece of cheese and cap off with a fresh, delicious apple. Oh, no strength bonus yet. Alright, gotta save this. Tin Mage. Well, came pretty far. Decent progress. No meandering here. I'm gonna go to my Yap screen, because why not? I haven't been on the screen at all. Oh, speaking of which, my Yap screen is gonna be changing. Not sure when. I did commission an artist to turn this into something presentable, so it's not just one big uniform unappealing blob. So I know I use this background for pretty much everything. That just shows how proud I am of it. And you know, I honestly think, yeah, it needs to be replaced in a lot of places. But yeah, I'm really excited. That's coming down the line. So I will, when it shows up, will show up. I'm not gonna spoil anything of what it's gonna be like, because you know, it's part of the fun, being in anticipation. But that's about all I have to say about that. I'm gonna go. My Frodo here wants her kibble, right, Frodo? You pain in the bum, you snot cat, you keister botherer. But yeah, thanks for joining me on this fun Gothic 2 adventure. We'll be playing it again tomorrow. And after that, I'm gonna probably go like, well, we'll see. I don't mind doing it twice a week, but I do have, like I said, I do have other games I kind of want to play and not get too, play other stuff. Especially like, I don't know, nothing really comes to mind. Like, I do like playing the games I'm playing. I do want to eventually get like a big release on here. I know people really like that sort of thing. Like, I initially thought, okay, I'll play a couple indie games and it'll be mostly like big releases of not like maybe new ones, but you know, quote unquote big releases of yore. But so far it's just been like indie games, which I'm really happy about. You know, they're fun. Like, that's where the innovation is, and just like the fun stuff again. Yeah, I'm losing words. I gotta quit. But yeah, I will be changing things up with my schedule. It won't be all Gothic all the time. It's just I like this game a lot, and it's pretty big. But yeah, nothing's gonna change this week. My obligation things still are just like in limbo. Very frustrating, actually. But in the meantime, it leaves more time for consistent streaming. Streaming at consistent times. I've always said, I've been saying it that way this entire time, and it's just, that's not what I mean. But when that happens, just pay attention to my socials, and as things change, I will update them. And with all of that said, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for joining me. If you're lurking, thank you. If you watched this far, thank you very much. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. So I know I don't have the best broadcasting voice, but making the best with what I got. And it's important to love yourself. And it's really hard to do that when you have mental health problems or very low self-esteem. Anyway, thanks again, Booth, for modding the chat. You probably fell asleep, but that's okay. Anyways, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you next stream. Take care. Bye-bye.